that is an excellent question as we start off this fantastic stream. Why do you hey of in the food when you out hot the oven hot in of hot in and?
I regret everything.
I regret
Jesse?
you as well.
Jesse,
Anyway.
what the fuck are you talking about?
With that,
Agreed.
we're off. Everyone ready for some good old D&D?
I'm eating.
Yeah. Ain't that the
I
truth,
eat.
brother? He
He munch.
munch.
He munch and crunching.
And just like that, we're gonna hop right on in. When the party last left off, you were just on your way back to Tarnos Pem. Thoric had just recommended an absolutely fantastic place for you to perhaps spend the evening, or at the very least, have some evening drinks. It's a well-known little inn, very homely, very comfortable. As each of you get there, you take a step in, and immediately the air around you and the music reminds you of home. It has that earthy little bit, that the smell of family and just homeside cooking. You take a look up on top, see the specific sign right over the bar itself, the Home Right Pasture. At the front, the bar is currently staffed by 2 individuals. A tiefling male who's perhaps a little bit on the shorter side with quite a nice blue hue. And to their right, a little bit of a halfling woman managing a lot of the drinks under the counter. The area around is abuzz, good sound, and good happy time.
You know what
So-
else is a buzz? Your microphone, because the music is playing through it.
Is it? That's only when I'm speaking?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is no good. Is it still right now?
Say some more stuff.
I'm gonna say some more stuff to attempt to test how well this works right now. And if
I
it's
think I
still
only
like
heard
icky,
one minor buzz.
There was like a tiny minor note buzz that I had to be listening for, so it's good now.
Alright, so this
Yeah.
is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Fantastic. It
It was
also might have been
pretty
because the
loud.
other one was shipped in. Anyway,
Well, it's been over a year since I was here last time.
Fine. Has it really been that long?
Well, you consider left Tarnos Pem late seed. God, it's 2 years ago. Last year, huh? I'm sorry, time is...
I was going to say, don't get ahead of yourself.
Sometimes it feels like time's lost all meaning lately.
We're in the middle of a lot, so it's easy to lose track of it, but nonetheless, we should keep our heads forward on what we're doing instead of thinking about how long it's taken.
Aye. In any case, this place was... frankly, my favorite little home away from home when I needed a bit of time away from from the Enclave, from everything, really.
I see.
So, this is your, hidey hole from the job. What exactly is there to do around here?
Not much, but frankly, that's the way I liked it.
Cable kind of gives you a very flat expression as he continues to smoke on a cigar, and he just shakes his head. Y'all working types escape work to do nothing.
Sometimes that's the best escape from work. The ability to just relax for a second. Unwind.
I guess I wouldn't really know much about that. I always preferred the more lackadaisical jobs where doing nothing is the job.
Never exactly had that luxury, but I suppose I can see where you're coming from.
Our last couple of years have been rather active, so.
Aye. That's certainly one word for it.
Yeah, trouble. And like, everyone heard about that little incident with you know who. He makes a little mimicry of Rifter shooting a crossbow.
It certainly put a lot on our plate.
It's good to be back.
Well, I might be potentially ruining this by saying it, but I feel like I must. I think we found the one place you're able to relax. I'm just waiting for it. I've been prepared for the past, I don't know, how long have we been here? For you to say, alright, that's enough, we need to move on, we need to do something. But, I'm astonished at the amount of time you haven't, had a stick up your ass.
Hey, how long you reckon before he eventually breaks posture? I have never seen a man stand so straight.
It, can't be long.
Well, you figure all we can do now is wait. We have to wait for the manufactory, and the army isn't moving ahead for a couple days. There's no point in hurrying up in our waiting.
Wasn't the army moving tomorrow?
Lork is going to kind of just flip back through his memories to make sure of the dates.
Darius is correct.
Be that as it may, doesn't mean that.
I'm not trying to.
Doesn't matter. Is we have time now, and
You do that.
True.
Lork's gonna kind of just absently like rub the side of his head with one of his hands.
Darius will give him a pat on the shoulder and give him sort of a side squeeze. Don't worry about it. Just relax.
Thank you.
Cable is going to look around for what he would deem local, I guess, culture stuff. Like, you know, like dressing or food or anything that would be more unique to this section of the territory.
It's literally just an inn that we're in.
That's it? There's no... Okay, damn.
Well, because we're in the capital, but like this is like the inn that.
All right, so
Lord
you're all
Fortescue-
in a tavern.
Well, yeah, I get that. I'm saying I want to pop out.
Oh, I see.
Look around, yeah.
I see.
You're alright and fine to do so. So, the Broke starting the campaign in the tavern. Woke ending the campaign in the tavern.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You just see fucking Cassandra break through the wall like fucking Kool-Aid Man.
Andromeda characters, and they're just like, you know what? I take it back.
Die.
Dies of cringe. And by dies of cringe, I mean Cassandra!
Well, Cassandra and Cringe both start with C.
That
Cringe
bitch Cassandra stole my fucking crystal.
True.
But yeah, I just want to. Cable just wants to kind of breathe it all in. He doesn't get out of here too much.
Taking a few steps outside, you manage to get your surroundings and actually travel around just a touch more, no more than 2 or 3 minutes away at a time, just really getting a soak of the mid-evening, mid-afternoon atmosphere of the big city. Not a place you've been to often, but a place that perhaps you might have gone to with your fam once or twice.
I see.
Good memories
Okay.
going shopping with the little girl.
Can I find a toy for my kids? I should
Absolutely.
Only your favorite kid gets one.
say. Yeah. Well, I'm
Go ahead and
specifically
roll
going.
me an investigation for the quality.
Okay, cool.
Fantastic. You end up finding an absolute steal for just a silver. You get these massive kits that are perfect little assemble it yourselves exactly the way they like it.
I bore the cashier as I actually wait. Is this a new toy? Because I plan on being a dad and gushing about how I would have loved this as a kid. My
Yes,
goodness,
absolutely new kind of thing.
I can't believe that they have this thing. Can you look at this? The ingenuity. And I'm just boring the cashier to hell. They're like, sir, this is a Wendy's. Is it just 10 silver and a gold?
1 silver.
It's 10 silver, 2 gold, yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, I
I'm sorry to
understand
say,
why
no,
you
it's 1
misunderstood.
silver to 1 gold.
Okay, I hand the man a silver and I go away.
Does that mean an Electrum is 2 gold?
No, Electrum's also 1 gold. A copper is also 1 gold.
It's all 1 gold.
Oh, okay.
A gold is 2 gold, though.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, does that mean I can generate gold by using Electrum, pulling the gold out of the Electrum, and then using that gold that I've generated from the worth gold
No,
to
because
make
it's
more
worth.
Electrum?
Because it's only
and then
worth
pull the
1
gold out?
Because every time you do 2 of it, you only get 1. So you're losing money every time.
If I break the coins into bits, are they more coins now?
Yes.
So you're saying that if you
A piece of 8
if
is
you
worth
make
a
the
gold.
bits of the coins, you get more money.
Yes.
It's more gold. Think about it. The more pieces.
So what if you
Anyway,
put
we're
the
getting off
bit?
track.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
We're sidetracking. Sorry.
Yeah. Lork is going to try and settle up to get the party settled for the night. 2 rooms, probably.
Easy enough. You talk to the
One
talk
bed.
to the innkeep. Nice, got him.
Uh-oh.
And he goes, well, mighty big blue. Welcome back. Been a while.
I'm surprised you recognize me with how long I've been away.
Never forget any of them, especially not one so kind.
I'm glad to be back.
What can I do for you?
Well, I was hoping to get a couple of rooms for the night for myself and my friends, and maybe a hot meal for the lot of us.
Yeah, we can do. Covering it yourself or sending it to the big men?
I'll be covering it myself. In this company, I haven't often gotten the chance to pay for things myself, so I want to take advantage of that while they're not looking.
Well, ain't no problem. You know the drill.
Lork is gonna give him one of his gold and tell him to keep the change since it's been a while.
You're too kind.
You cut to Rifter. What's wrong? I sense a disturbance.
Lork, I'm broke.
Trolled him, honestly.
In all fairness, this is one of the few things I can actually afford.
So it would seem.
I have.
You return to the rest of the group that is indoors currently?
Oh, it's all been taken care of.
How much was it?
It was 2 silver a person.
Oh, that's not terrible. I can see why you came here. I mean, it's not sustainable, obviously, but
Of course not.
for a
But
break.
that also included a meal for each of us.
Cable just Tips his hat. Thank you.
Oh, you're back already.
It doesn't take too long to shop for children who are not that old.
You didn't get back much sooner than you left.
I nod.
Fair enough. Alright, I'm going to go head up, unpack a little bit, and I'll be back down.
What are you unpacking?
I have my pack. I might want to get into some normal clothes and not be in the common room of an inn in my armor.
He has normal clothes.
He actually raises both of his eyebrows and like tilts his head down and like the surprise like in the way that you would like talk to a child that asks a question like that, and he would go, "I know, it's wild." But here I was thinking that Adelmarev never took off their armor in public. Unless it's in front of the Emperor, I guess.
Cable chokes on his cigar.
Darius, we have literally shared a bath.
And you had your armor on, or at least your scales, which counts.
Lork just shakes his head.
Darius nods his head.
Cable nods his head.
Don't encourage him.
I need no encouragement.
I know you don't.
I don't know, partner. It just sounds like he's got you dead to rats. I mean, technically, you are always armored.
It's why I'm the better half.
Cable just kind of blushes like, oh! But yeah.
Alright, I'll be back down soon.
Aye. Don't fall in, whatever then.
You don't have to worry about me.
Don't trust
Lork
me.
is going to take his leave because he knows he's been beaten and wants to avoid further disgrace in front of the rest of the party.
Bloodied and broken. He limps from the battlefield.
Yes.
You know, Cable, I didn't know many people similar to at least Rifter, from what he says, similar to our abilities. Not many existed, so.
Yeah, I reckon there aren't. See, partner, this is the thing. A lot of folks like us, you know, people with a set of skills, proficient, they like to be all out and about. They like to do things. Like Rifter, he likes to try to change the world. But ever since my wife, she tied me down. And, yeah, I tend to think that if you want to play it, they can't take you out of the game, if you know what I mean.
Indeed. So then, who were you before you got tied down?
Well, I was a hunter. I would hunt things big, small, anything in between, as long as it paid the bills, as long as it was exotic enough to make my reputation nicer. But after a while, there's only so many times you can see a terrible thing happen to a man and have it, oddly enough, not affect you. What's that word again? Desensitization. I believe that's what they call it.
Indeed.
That hurt me bad. See, my mama and my papa, they raised me right, and I knew. After I saw a man get devoured by a kraken, and they asked me to help out there, I felt nothing.
Indeed.
That's how. So I went off, out anywhere I could, see the world. And as it would happen, I met my beautiful, beautiful wife.
You know, if I could go back, I would. I think I would stay with them. Sorry, you don't know what I'm talking about. I don't look it, but I'm much older than I seem. I also had a wife and children.
My condolences, friend.
Make sure your condolences are for them, not for me.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like you and I both got a healthy case of what they call survivor's guilt.
It's different. You can see people die and it cannot have an effect on you. But there's a difference between seeing people die and it not having an effect on you and killing them yourself and not having an effect on you.
Cable's eyes widen. There's a shine in them, and suddenly he's like looking at you with a much sterner, much more strong face. What you talking about, partner?
Are you aware of what I am?
I'm aware that y'all are like some anti-magic snake people or something.
Well, to get into a history lesson, a long time ago we used to be human. Not my generation, not the generation before or the generation before, but many, many, many moons ago, many centuries perhaps. We don't actually even know how far it goes back, or at least my town didn't. We were, and we made a sacrifice in an attempt, a vain struggle for power, to the god Seth, who altered our bodies, our minds, our everything. And part of that, in exchange, was to remove our emotions. We became manipulators. And for the first, I shouldn't even say first, for the majority of my life, that included me, I went to border towns, wormed my way in, and brought sacrifices. For greater power for the town, for me. The way our society works is power is everything. How you get it, it doesn't matter. And that was one of the things I did in conquest of power before my awakening, is what I call it. This is going into something deeper as well. I'm sure you've heard me speak of Dendar of Nidhogg. In some regard, yes.
Yeah, I'm assuming an icon, or a set of icons that you don't particularly care for.
The god of dreams, nightmares might be a better... It's essentially a giant snake deity, which is also worshipped by the Yuan-Ti people, but more in a mystical sense than in a literal sense. In the way that Seth is the progenitor, Nidhogg is a more eldritch patron. But Nidhogg was, to put it in a specific way, I was similar to a sorcerer in that my blood allowed Nidhogg's influence to tighten on me. My family line through my mother's side, all of us have a greater connection to Nidhogg. And in my magic and his influence strengthening on me, part of the chains that Seth put on our minds broke. So
from what I'm gathering, he yanked on your chain too hard and it broke.
Indeed. And that moment happened to be the exact moment I was standing over their corpses.
I'm sorry, friend. Cable's expression goes much softer. He buries his eyes in his hat. I don't know what kind of society that is. And that's the thing with, strength for strength, all that big boy nonsense. There's always a bigger fish.
Yes. But in that society, the bigger fish could be below you or above you. Your son could be the one to end you and take your position, to devour your heart and absorb your power, to sacrifice you to Seth and gain more of a visage similar to him. It's savage, and my awakened life has been nigh dedicated whenever I can to finding a way to purge that.
Well, sounds like you got quite the big game, partner.
I don't think my hunt can ever end.
I don't know about that. They end one way or another. Whether you decide to end them, or the thing you're hunting decides to end it, that's the question.
Perhaps. Funny, I can see why Rifter likes you. You're quite easy to talk to.
Oh, that kid just liked me because I snuck him food.
I think there was more than that.
Maybe. I do have a charm about me. At least that's what Orchid says.
Listen, from my experience, if there was a guard that worked for the Volstroms and snuck him food, he wouldn't care as he gutted them. But there's something different.
I suppose you're right. He's a troubled little one.
We had our moments, our issues when the deed was done, if you know what I mean. We had a bit of a falling out. It was rather sudden, and I didn't really appreciate that.
Yeah, I can't imagine him dropping all his baggage on you was something that you enjoyed.
It wasn't even that. If he'd just spoken to us about it beforehand, it wasn't that he did something, it was that he betrayed the trust that we built.
Cable just he shrugs. He goes, I suppose. Regardless, it sounds like he got y'all in a massive bit of trouble for nothing.
Well, I mean, was it for nothing? The fact that Philip is not here might have changed the course of history. Perhaps the Civil War might have been worse had he been here. Perhaps the Civil War might have been earlier. We don't know how he was conferring with Zayron, if he was conferring with Zayron.
Cable shrugs. He says, he may have taken out a head honcho, and you're right, we'll never know what effect he had, but at the end of the day, it's still happening. They still control the region.
Indeed. What happened happened, though, and we can't really speak much about what would.
I don't know. I guess my thing is that if you're gonna, make a change, I'm the type of man to try to do it on the right side of the law. I find that it's easier to do that when everybody ain't trying to kill you.
It depends. Depends on what the law says. If the law is the thing you're fighting against.
I mean, true. I can't argue with that. But I think at least going all rogue like that, I guess. That's kind of what I mean. I don't know. It just don't sit right to me to just throw out all your hopes and dreams on an off-beaten chance that you might take out a man and get all your party mixed up in it with you.
Oh, with all due respect, I don't think you were raised a slave. Unless I'm incorrect.
No, you got me there. I am a free man, so I guess the taste of freedom makes men do different things.
I don't agree with everything Rifter does, but I can understand it.
That, I think, we agree on. What do you think, Reggie? And he looks up over at Reggie. In his bag, the
Thank
little
you, Reggie.
owl pops
Thank
up.
you, Reggie.
Woo! And he pops down and he says, Reggie's always been very insightful.
Indeed.
From there, Cable's gonna go ahead and start eating food and heading up to the room just to, I guess, not unpack but unwind. He kind of wants to take a nap or something.
Works for me.
Around this time, Lork's probably coming down to reconvene with the party and get his food.
Welcome back to the realm of the living.
I'm glad to be back.
Hoff, do you want anything to drink? As he stands up at you two, and as he sort of like gestures toward Lorik in an offhanded, like pretending like he doesn't care way.
I'll have some alcohol.
I assumed so, but and he sort of like puts his hands forwards as if like, come on. Gonna need a little more than that. Don't
How
want to
about you
sound
surprise me?
You got it. Bartender, I'd like some of your finest alcohol. Lorik, would you like anything?
I'll just take a mead.
Was that actually directed at the bartender, or was
No,
that
it
she
was
playfully
directed to the
talking
party in like
Yeah,
a
just making sure.
in like a facetious way. And he makes his way over to the bar wherever somebody is tending drinks, be it a bar or a station.
Yeah, there's the bar with the half-thing woman and the blue tiefling. No.
Could we have a mead and 2 random drinks? Have the 2 random drinks be the same drink, but they're random, and one of them have a shot of shock stop in it.
The woman's kind of like eyeing herself up for a second. Don't think we got any of that, stranger. But
No shock stop?
sorry to let you down.
Unfortunately.
We could always order some if you're gonna be back.
It's fine.
As far as the mead goes, you want honey mead, cherry mead, wine mead, or bread mead?
He looks over at Lorik and sees if he's eating anything.
Lorik is kind of just starting out on his food.
Which is...
I don't know, actually.
Because
Hey,
that
Lorik,
changes.
Roll me a
That changes
D10.
Me or Darius?
Lorik.
Okay.
Hey Lorik, roll me a d10. Me or Darius?
He didn't say Lorik, though.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, I didn't hear it.
Let's see. Alright. It's
Goodness.
probably some sort of potato lamb sort of deal.
Okay.
We'll go with honeymead then. As he turns his head back.
Let's see. And how heavy do you want that random?
When you say heavy, he just stops after he says when you say heavy.
Alright.
No, he's asking. Like when you say heavy,
You want dwarven, human, or elven?
let's start with human for one of them. They don't need to be the same anymore if one of them has shock stuff. I wanted to play some game with him. One of them, Yumi, one of them doesn't matter.
Alright, will do. They'll be out in just a minute.
He nods and makes his way back to the table. Alright, you've got a honeymead coming and we've got something coming.
Thank you. So, how'd you enjoy the place while I was gone?
It's alright. The company was nice. Cable is surprisingly easy to talk to.
I'm glad.
Taking a liking to him. If I'm honest.
I have too. He's surprisingly mellow compared to Rifter.
I was
I
going to
wouldn't
say
replace
it's a little
Rifter in a
easier-
heartbeat, but
He's a little easier to stomach in conversation, but
And easier to control.
I don't know. I can always just pick up Rifter if he is acting unruly.
I mean, there's something about a chaotic element that makes it a little bit predictable. You can always expect him to do something wild, but I don't know if we know enough about Cable to really expect everything that he'd do.
Aye.
Sometimes the close cannons can be the loosest. Nonetheless, I don't think we have anything to worry about if Rifter trusts him. I trust him. For now.
I agree.
Either of you interested in doing anything once we hit Flamekeep? Other than make sure the process goes smoothly, I assume we'll have a good amount of time while we're there, while the army is moving.
Well, I could always stand to do some reading about various topics. I mean, you don't get to.
Yes, your runes and your portals and your thing. Yes, yeah.
No, not that necessarily. That was just a curiosity, but oftentimes random flights of curiosity can help shore up deficiencies in your knowledge and make it easier to identify things later.
Perhaps. I know I for certain am going to speak with the headmaster for some more training, or not necessarily with him exclusively, but get some
arranging
advice
some training.
Next. Yes.
Around that time, the drinks come out. The first to be served are the 2 honey maids, each of them being exceptionally golden, and in contrast to the other 2 drinks, being actually a little bit warm. They have a bit of a tarriness to it, putting much more of the honey in than the mead as far as this batch is concerned, and having a fair bit of a very nice flow as it goes down. The one that is given to Darius is one that has a little bit of the look like Shock Stop. Of course, you're able to discern enough that it's not, but it's got a little bit of that.
They said you didn't have it, so.
Yeah, of course. It's a rather deep red with an occasional bubble coming up, and exceptionally smooth. You'd be mistaken for thinking it's a wine, but they declare it as a beer nonetheless. Lastly, I believe for Strunhoff, correct? Not for Cable?
Cable is not here.
Oh, wait.
Cable is
it's
I'm
just
in
two, it's 2 meads for Lork?
I guess
No.
Cable heads down.
Yeah.
In the one
I think
for-
Darius only ordered 1 mead, but yeah.
And the one for Strunhoff is a light blue. It buzzes up and is very fuzzy with a foaming white foam on top that just bristles out of it, constantly spilling over, even for about 20 seconds, it never seeming to settle.
Foaming white.
I'm just gonna take it and without hesitation start drinking.
Very based.
Ah, that's better.
Darius is gonna go slowly through his own.
Cable sees the old man and takes this as a slight upon him, and he orders the same thing he's having and chugs at the same speed.
I got
Strunhoff is
a
going.
honey mead for. Yeah, okay.
Go, go, go. Bah.
After dropping off the first batch, they kind of whisper into Lork, "Unless y'all are gonna drink each other under the table, you don't need to worry about it. Thanks for your tip."
Ah, thank you.
Hey, he's a kind man. I say we all give Lorik a round of applause.
And he does like a little golf clap, like a little fake clap.
Darius nods but doesn't clap. like he's nodding along with the clapping.
Thank you, Darius.
At thank you, Darius, he does pat Lorik's back at the pace of the clapping.
Lork just kind of mentally shrugs and slowly sips away at his drink.
Oh wait, actually, Cable's got this. Use the prestidigitation. He's gonna make a tiny little like row of people who are clapping.
Lork just kind of narrows his eyes in a little bit of exasperation at this point.
Got
He
him.
just drinks his drink. Nothing to see here.
Hey, Strunhoff. Hey, Caleb.
You mean Cable?
No, I do mean Caleb.
Oh god.
Caleb McCree.
Caleb McCree.
It's over.
The two of you, I'd like you to roll your choice between Constitution and Arcana.
Wow. Let me
My
see.
choice?
Which ones are.
Okay.
Your choice.
Hmm. I like my odds.
Definitely Arcana. Damn.
So as the two of you are drinking, you notice that while you're certainly still getting a bit tipsy, you would have thought that at the rate that you're drinking, you'd be a lot more drunk than this. But then after a little bit, each of you notice you're rather than feeling like you're gonna throw up or anything, you feel like you really need to cast magic. You just gotta go out there and just cast something. You just gotta use that magic. You're overflowing with just the energy.
You're
Okay.
asking me for magic.
Can I have
casting.
some self-control?
You can, but it would be more so the kind where it's like, hey, you should probably do the magic in a controlled way as opposed to just letting it happen.
Cable
I'm
is.
just gonna start making a bunch of invisible mage hands so nobody actually figures anything out.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Cable is gonna go ahead and using minor illusion, he's gonna go ahead and make a little fake magic illusion of Reggie, and then he's going to, using prestidigitation, deck him out with little flames. Like he's like making him a flame bird. And he's like, Reggie, check this out.
Hey Darius, would you mind rolling me an perception or an investigation?
You got it, boss. Let's see which one is better. 1 and 0. I will do the 0.
Based.
Wow.
So while you're sitting there drinking, you notice that every few sips, Schoenhoff just kind of stops, and he's got a hell of a little tick going on with his left arm, as his left hand keeps tapping and doing a few different motions.
You alright there?
I think my age is finally catching up to me. I don't think I can drink alcohol like I used to.
It sounds like it. You seem a little bit. Acer just looks him up and down.
Yeah, you know what they say. Eventually, you get too old to do something, or something like that. I forgot the saying.
Too busy
So,
doing something.
Golden, if you want, you can use a few of your sorcery points to subtle spell them. But,
Nah, I'm just gonna.
so
just
yeah,
gonna keep
Darius,
doing
you're
it.
able to identify that he is in fact casting something, and he keeps casting it, but you don't know what he's casting.
Perhaps you have your attention elsewhere?
Yeah, that could be it.
You know what? He just puts his hands up. None of my business. But do you need to cast it that many times? As he turns his head back.
Got the urge.
Oh no.
Oh.
that is very. Oh no.
Do I need to be concerned?
No.
You see, as Cable has moved on from making that little portrait of Reggie, as now he's just taking one of his arrows and changing it different colors and customizing it. He's like, what do you think? I like the black and red, but
Maybe we want to go with the blue and purple.
He looks between the two of them like, huh. What's the common denominator here? As he looks down to the drinks.
Despite having drunk about halfway through, the foam fizzles and pops all the same.
He's gonna shrug and literally just like take the cup out of Strunhoff's hands and take a sip.
It's foamy, smooth, and a little bit fruity.
Sorry, do you want to be doing this?
he hands it back. I just wanted to know what the taste was.
Alright, fair enough.
I imagine around this time Lorca's finally finished his meal and his drink, and he's getting ready to just retire for the evening.
While your mental facilities may be failing a little bit after the particularly potent blue drink, you nonetheless feel like you've got an extant grasp of your magic, and you really feel like you could just cast any spell you wanted right about now.
He casts Wish.
I try to
Wait a
cast
minute.
Wish.
Wait.
I wish to maintain this power forever.
Would you like to
Oh,
roll
God.
me
Oh,
an
God.
Arcana?
Oh god.
Wait.
Wait.
Okay, I'm not gonna actually try to cast Wish. I
No,
will
I
try to
believe-
Too late.
Okay,
Wait.
alright.
You're a little bit drunk. You're not of sound mind.
Alright, 28.
Oh god.
What was he wishing for? If he was gonna wish something?
If he was
Oh,
gonna
God.
wish something, let me see. It is Cable, so he probably would want a set of like peak quality cigars that are extremely rare and extremely high quality, but like, you know, probably cost way more than they need to.
So for the briefest of moments, as you're closing your eyes, you're like, wait a second. What if I could just cast Wish? And you think about it for a second, and you're like, open your eyes, and in front of you are totally cigars, and then you're like, oh, damn. Because they're not there.
Fighter moment.
I hold up my hand, grabbing at him. The image dissipates. Damn it, Reggie! I thought I almost had him.
Thank you, Reggie.
Whew. Yeah, I know I should quit. Shut up.
Reggie flies off to just outside for a brief moment.
Cable's gonna go ahead and actually look through Reggie's eyes because he's bored.
As Reggie flies on top of the building, they find at a little balancing act near the chimney a little box, and they start pulling on it. And after a few seconds, they're able to pry it free, and somewhat tenuously, they manage to fly and bring it down and drop it right in front of you before and tilting its head.
Did you? No way. And I'm gonna go ahead and open up the box.
There are 3 gold-crested cigars in it.
Reggie, do you think we hit the jackpot? That's alcohol that actually grants wishes. Do you think this is what it is?
I think Reggie's the one that grants wishes.
No, you don't grant wishes, do you? Yeah, he took great offense to that. Says, I'm not a djinn.
Listen, you don't need to be a djinn to be greatly powerful.
You see like a flattered note. No, he just stares at Darius, saying nothing. And Cable's gonna actually do an investigation check. He's not that dumb that he's not gonna be sus of
Hey,
this.
Shunov, would you mind rolling an Arcana?
Yeah.
Or I guess Arcana on these things. He just wants to take a look at them and see what's up with them.
Alright, Shunov. If you were gonna cast a spell, what kind of spell would you be casting right now?
Oh god.
Like right at this very moment.
Like a actual spell, yeah.
Like
What do you mean actual spell? Am I being forced to level the house?
No, whatever spell you want. Like, what would you be thinking about? What spell?
Well, just what's something you want. What's something
Probably,
that would make the situation better.
Blindness, deafness.
Mood.
So, as everyone was paying attention to Caleb, you turn back around, Darius, and you see his Strunhoff's just sitting there, and he continued drinking his drink, and you haven't heard a sound from him doing it. He is He's just completely silent in his own place. It's you barely even you almost forgot that he was there.
Well,
What the hell? What? Where? What?
As you're
Hello?
focusing on him, he's even getting a little bit darker. He's just almost disappearing.
Oh God damn it! As he's just yelling.
Shunoff, you're if you want, you can see him yelling, but it's finally a moment of nice quiet.
I do nothing.
So yeah, Cable's gonna go ahead and investigate these cigars. Does he find anything fucky wucky? Or I guess, what should I roll for them, I guess, first off?
Go ahead and give me both.
Arcana and investigation?
Aye.
Alright, cool. Damn.
A basic attempt to scan it for anything magical, like pulling on it, twisting on it, generally just holding it and trying to channel anything on it, reveals them to be completely mundane and just absolutely normal. The only thing that might have a little bit of it is that there's a little bit of this gold leaf foil that's around the midpoint of each of the three that has a little bit of arcane energy imbued in it, but it's practically non-existent. It's so minor to be negligible. As far as anything else, the specific branding on it, you ain't ever heard of it, and you heard of a lot of cigars.
I haven't heard of it. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and fucking puff one. Let's go.
It's fucking great.
I'm gonna assume when he lights the cigar, it is equivocally a golden fire that burns from the cigar.
Yeah.
And the smoke is a nice silvery. And when he does, his normal cigars are just like normal, like whatever magical equivalent of like a nicotine cigar. Like they don't get you fucked up, but they get, they're nice. They hit the dopamine centers. This, I'm imagining, gets him properly zooted.
Pot.
Weed.
Pont.
Jesse.
In Hectorum.
Yeah, I know. When imagine there being a character who is nothing but a drunk character.
It's
in
Jessica
Hectorum.
Wana. Instead of marijuana, it's Jessica Wana.
Jessica Wana.
Iguana.
Yeah, when he hits it, he's like, oh, Jake. Oh. By the gods, that hits different.
By the 9, he's busting it down sexual style.
By the 9, he's tweaking.
Oh, by the 9, I'm tweaking.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and save those other 2 cigars for later. And he didn't take more of a drink of this beer. He wants to know more about it now.
Lork, as you finally head out, since I realize I've owed you this description for a little bit, you make your way into the room, you get everything situated, preparing your clothes and all of your armor for the morning, and upon resting down and having a little bit of booze and mostly just a warm stomach, the laughter of your companions able to be heard through the closed door, given how loud at least the 2 of them were. For the first time in a while, you have a little bit of happiness. There's just a little, there's just a touch of joy. You have the warm, happy feeling. You look at the third of the remaining blue stout that is in front of you. And, of course, popping and fizzling, and foaming and blowing.
Blowing. I'm gonna go ahead and call over the barkeep. Hey, yo, barkeep.
After a moment or two, they realize that you called you. And the little halfling says, "Yeah, in just a second, hon." They, one of the drawers that is on the bar suddenly swings open as she walks through the drawers to get to you. comes behind you at your part of the table, looks up at you and says, "What can I do for you?"
Ma'am, would you happen to know what's in this concoction?
She crawls up, like getting on top of that half of the on that half of the bench that helps support that table. She smiles. "You sure you want to know tonight, or you want to figure out tomorrow?"
I mean, will I get anything if I do it tomorrow, or is this just for games?
Depends on who you are. I wouldn't want to ruin anything for you.
What do you mean by that? Come on, speak plain common.
With that, she starts speaking some halfling gibberish that you don't understand. I think.
He looks very annoyed by this.
Ma'am, I'm simply asking to know what you mean by that and what exactly is in this and how that would ruin something for me. Does it not work if you know what's in it?
No, it does. It's just a lot of people enjoy their first with it.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm a man of science.
All right, honey. And of course, Shunoff would not be able to hear it, so you're not allowed to react. Well, it's just a mind popper. Just helps if anybody who's magic and all and seeing the four-eye figure. So, just letting you be a little more free with what you're casting. That's all.
A little bit more free with what you cast. Can this allow you to cast pretty much anything? Or?
Oh no, not at all. Just let you do what you already can.
But I already can. Oh, that ain't much. Well, thank you for your time, ma'am. And he's gonna go ahead and take the rest of his drink and head up to the room, actually. He's gonna chill out, wait for the rest of the party.
Schoonhoff and Darius sit in awkward silence.
You just chilling. Where'd the boat go?
Lork went back up to his and Darius's room.
Then Darius will retreat as well.
I suppose the party has 3 rooms?
Dos.
Those Cable and Schoonhoff are sharing?
I mean, that's how many Lork got.
Oh, okay.
Is it?
Alrighty then.
That's what Lork said.
I thought we got one room.
I mean, he said room numbers at the very least.
Didn't you say you got 2?
Yep, I definitely got 2 because that's what the party's usually gotten.
Yeah.
Like a room per 2 people, typically.
Well, yeah. Alrighty then. Yeah.
Unless party has anything else. Anyone else have any remaining stuff they'd like to commit to the scene?
And spoons with Cable tonight.
Oh, damn.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Which for
Lork is going to bring something up, though.
Oh.
Say, Darius, do you, I'm sorry I hesitated when you asked me, back at you-know-where. I don't know how to actually put it, but
Lorik, it was a lot all of a sudden. I shouldn't have expected any sort of answer like that. It's it was in the middle of something, a revelation for me, and I've thought
Right.
about it more now, and it's not something that I necessarily need an answer to. Even if you didn't, it's still something I think I need to do. Even if you couldn't, even if you have things you must do, and that's fine. I will still do what I must do, because after all, I forgot what I was going to try and become the god of.
I suppose you're right. But I guess I just want.
Go. Sorry.
I guess I just wanted to say that I've had this sort of nagging worry at the back of my mind. Like, I know that after that whole thing with the elevator, you said that nothing would change between us, but I can't help but feel like something has changed, because I feel like before that happened, we knew and understood each other, but these days I feel like I can only stand aside and try to help where I can. I can't truly understand what's going on, because, well, I didn't go through that. I didn't see what you saw, what Hate saw.
And I don't ask that you do. I'm more than happy that you've been willing to be with me. I'm content with everything that you have and are able to provide for me. If you're worried about losing me because you can't provide enough, then you don't need to. If it's something for you, then...
No, not at all. I just worry that I've been drifting away because I don't properly understand what's going on, and
I get it. I don't think I really have an answer, but all I can tell you is that how I feel is that you're doing everything you can, and that to me, nothing has changed.
alright. Well,
But that doesn't mean you should suppress what you feel. If you feel something is
of course
changed,
not.
if you feel something is lost, if you feel something is different, then you can speak to me about it.
Of course. But I do want you to know that as long as you'll have me by your side, I will.
There is one more thing. While we're on this subject, it's another thing that I've been thinking about. I don't think anything has changed, but I do think that it will. I think that there is something irreversible that will change should I ascend. I don't know if my mind will change at that level of, I don't know, existence. Our positions of power, our relative control, in the same way that you might not want a boss and his employee to have a relationship. I don't know what will change. That's all I have to say. And I need you to be ready for that.
Right.
Because as much as I care for you, as much as I love you, it can't supersede this.
Right, and I wouldn't want it to.
He nods. That right there is exactly why. And he hugs.
I love you too, Darius.
We should get to bed. We've got a long
Alright.
way of us.
Alright. To Flame Keep home tomorrow.
Indeed.
I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out. I've been on mute this whole time to not fucking because I've been like, oh,
Kind of gay.
all right. Yeah, Cable. I guess if we ever cut to them, Cable just kind of looks at Shinobi. He's like,
By the way, the alcohol is drugged with some magic bullshit. I don't know. It does spells or something.
and then he goes to sleep.
I'm just gonna look at him and just like smile and nod and like look away and then look back and like smile and nod.
Yeah.
My honest reaction.
The difference between Cable and Rifter. Cable, magical bullshit, sleeps. Rifter, head on the side of the wall, listening through the wall.
Rifter is not asleep. I'm surprised. Wow, the gay one wasn't the cowboy. Imagine.
I got a friend in me.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
And just like that, a brand new night passes.
God.
Back onto the path of being an awake individual. The breakfast
I don't know if I go that
the
far.
breakfast goes. And just like that, you're on the road again. Haven't head back to the Mages Guild. Unless anybody has anything else, you're on your way back to the front. No? No one? Anyone? Just me?
I think we're ready.
Cable would like to investigate his friends to see if he notices anything new or different about their composure.
Roll me a perception or an insight.
I'm definitely better at Oh, hey!
Wow! They're happy. This is new.
Because Cable is a married man and thus knows about a thing or two about love, Cable is going to assume, like, as they walk out, Cable looks at you both. Like, it's not anything super obvious. It's just like a little lingering eye contact at you both. And then he just goes,
See, interesting.
and he just keeps walking, not explaining at all. He does not elaborate.
Mostrunov, the question stands. Are you completely content with the amount of silence you've gotten?
Yeah,
Alright.
because I made sure I was getting silence.
Yeah. So you're content with it?
Yeah.
Alright. It is not
Strauss
present
just
as
never
you head your
regains
way
his
up.
hearing.
Old man moment.
Making your way.
Okay, so just question: is this literally the first time that Cable's actually picked up on it?
Yes, he has not bothered until now.
The party makes your way through the big old Mages Guild, getting at the very least a little bit better at navigating these completely confusing, perplexing, and absolutely baffling pathways and corridors and mazes. But you make your way there, you hop your way on in, give your explanation. Of course, it's covered because it's completely imperial business. And the party
Noisy.
the party is suddenly traveling through the etherways. Whoa! Spinning around as the absolute confusion of teleportation often does on a body. And after just a few seconds, pew, you have successfully arrived at your destination, stepping out from the white marble pillars with just a little bit of a wobble in your step, probably the mixture of both a touch of a hangover and, of course, the teleportation giving you the whole wibbly wobbly in the first place.
Quick aside question. It has nothing to do with the current situation. Did I ever at any point check to see if my sense of like knowing, like seeing that, like being able to sense the flesh gave me anything for Seiron specifically?
I don't believe you had.
I don't think you've been in the same. Oh wait, no. You
The entire banquet, yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that the banquet was after that.
It is still you have currently gotten on such a point of control that you have to choose to activate it.
Mm-hmm.
Parentheses, I will not tell you.
I just remember
I will not
that
ship for you anymore. Parentheses.
I remember I explicitly did it in the castle, and then you said there was something in the garden because I was looking for it at a certain point, but I don't remember if Seiron was in the vicinity when I did that or not.
Would you like to roll a history? And I will
Sure,
tell
why
you
not?
based off of my best memory.
Telephone, but with D&D.
19.
I would believe that if you did that he would have probably been out on the out on his travel, like in the hunting grounds.
Yeah.
And if you were to then do it later, you would, in fact, probably be able to detect it on him when you were closer.
I ask only because Seiron has shown adeptness with illusion, and I'm now increasingly becoming more paranoid that people I'm talking to could be Seiron.
Got him.
You wouldn't
Understood.
download a Seiron.
because we haven't seen him in too long, and I'm worried.
It's good so.
Onwards you go, making your way to the general, getting through all the criffy crap, as Lorik does in fact outrank him. Proceedings go smoothly. Everything is set up for the party to begin escorting their way through. The army begins its march, and you are now in the countryside.
I think we
That's not the
said
right
that
one.
we wanted to go ahead of the army
I
and get
see.
to the keep beforehand using our discs. Because,
Yep.
you know, an army probably moves as a unit slower than a
Alright.
group of people.
I will
would
modify some stuff real quick. Give me a second to think about how stuff works. Alright, yeah, I totally can see that working out. Yeah, just like scouting ahead. Gotcha. Would each of you mind making me a few stealths? Let's say 3 stealths and 3 investigations.
Oh fuck. So it's 3 each, or
3 each, and the nature on top of it. Actually, no, let's just do 3 amongst the party from 3 individuals.
I should not be rolling stealth.
I can do stealth. It's higher than my investigation by 1.
My investigation is 0, but I've been rolling. pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
I can roll investigation since I'm not rolling stealth.
I'm gonna hold on before anybody does any more. Alright, let's just completely solidify this because I realized how to do it much better. Each of you gotta roll twice. We need 3 stealth rolls, 3 investigation rolls, 1 nature roll, and 1 arcana roll.
I'll
still
do
get all of
investigation
those.
nature.
I'll do one of the other stealths.
I'll do investigation.
Alright,
Thank
so we
you for
need
carrying us,
arcana
Seven.
and...
I have to do one of the arcanas, and Sternhoff has to do one of the arcanas.
Oh, nice.
Well, there was only 1 arcana.
Oh, there was one arcana? Okay.
Yeah,
then what was
there's
the
3
other one?
stealth, 3 investigation, 1 nature, 1 arcana.
So you have to do investigation. And Chernohov has to roll stealth.
Our investigation isn't that bad.
Me bringing down our stealth.
Hey, that's why I did not roll stealth.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
So as the party makes your way through, you're able to start crossing this rather peculiar large field. It has a few elements in it that would suggest that they'd recently traveled through here. Not Flamekeep itself, but something else, because obviously Flamekeep would not leave tracks like that, at least if they were moving a good chunk of people. Instead, these tracks suggest that, in fact, a larger army has moved through here, particularly towards Korheim, suggesting that there is an army probably somewhere that you'd be walking into. As the party makes your way back, however, you find yourself stumbling upon an encounter with a patrolling gang of mages from the opposing side.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, who did well on stealth? Cable.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Shunoff and Cable roll me initiative at standard, the rest roll initiative at disadvantage. Let me go ahead and open up the tracker. There you go.
Okay, let me just.
I will inject your dude into it for you to be at your 17.
I have it set to disadvantage, and it still wouldn't roll it at disadvantage, so...
Oh,
It
right,
also
I
did
have to
not
roll
put
it again.
you on the turn counter, but I will just manually inject you because that it seems like it's being fucky wookie.
Okay, my result
see
is
it.
3 no matter what, so.
Shunoff, we need yours.
What is it again? Making a meme.
Initiative.
Initiative to standard.
You guys mind if I use the bathroom quick before the fight starts?
Not
It's
at all.
gonna be the American Psycho guy walking with his headphones on, right? Golden?
No, no, it's not.
Oh,
It should be, though.
Alright, well that's good. I'm
Anyway,
gonna
I'll be
change
right
the
back.
battlefield real quick because of how initiative rolled out.
He's gonna change the battlefield based on the initiative. What?
Fortnite Battle Pass. I just shit out my ass. Put it on my PC. Cause
They
I
don't
need
need me.
to get that Fortnite Battle Pass. Alright. Put on Dagoth Wave.
I'm going to pause the music while we wait for people to return. In the meantime, we will take a short intermission.
Damn. Yeah, I hate to see it.
Yeah, I hate to see it, gamers, but what you don't hate to see is that we are back. We are alive. We are ready. We are schmoovin', and we are moving and grooving for a bruising. We ready to get into it?
Yeah,
Gaming?
Yeah, all right.
Alright.
So,
I'm one of those things.
he is one of those things. Parties making their way back. Two of you are able to better prepare yourself for the upcoming combat, but the rest of you were unfortunately somewhat surprised by it. Cable and Darius, you will be going near the top, not quite at the top, but near enough that you will, at the very least, get to take your blocks at the same time. What everyone gets to see is as 4 individuals, which I will show momentarily before I break down the entirety of the scene, make their way out from a disguise within the grass. The illusion made it very difficult to identify them beforehand, but nonetheless, they have discovered you first. Yeah, I got him. Nice cope. The woman in
Mage
the
is
back.
touching grass.
The woman in the back with a blue crown begins to channel a great magic spell, and just like that, the entire battleground around you begins to shift as generally the heat gets completely channeled from one side of the arena to the other, leaving yours in an area filled with broken bits of burning grass and chunks of heated rock. I would like everyone to make me a dexterity as we start the fight.
Okay.
Dexterity save.
Aye, aye.
Alright, cool.
That's the wrong one.
Kill me.
Wow. I shouldn't be disadvantaged, but that doesn't matter.
This is honestly kind of far from the course for my dex save.
Wait, is it a magic effect? Because if it's a magic
It
effect,
is a
there's
magic
advantage,
effect, you
which
have
means that
advantage.
that's the 23. Okay.
Alright, you successfully stand outside of it. Let's see, Cable, you also successfully managed to stay outside. Everyone except Sidoric manages to move out from the parts that are beginning to be cast in flame.
Lol.
As
Project.
we go ahead and start this combat. Just for the 4 of you to see momentarily, these are your combatants that you are to fight, that you were able to
Oh, hey, I
see.
recognize one of those.
Hey, shut up.
Oh no, she's hot.
Oh no, she's hot.
Wah, wah.
God, of course we have to get attacked on our way through.
Lord, let me go ahead and roll you some numbers. You take 21 fire damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright, go.
I hear some necrodancer music.
Got him. And with that, the party is suddenly surrounded. And our fight begins in earnest. From this crystalline ice wall that is farthest to the north, the one sprouting ring begins to fly over it momentarily. With their almost golden, brilliant visage, begins firing an array of bolts at the party. Shuna,
Yeah.
take 15 force damage as missiles become flying towards you.
Thank you, magic missile.
Magic missile. Is that it? Alright. They will then move to the side. You see as they begin to glow for the briefest of moment. And Lore, go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Okay.
Alright. Nothing happens before they fly back behind. Cable, it's
How
your go.
high in? How
Okay.
high? Sorry.
No, same
This
question.
wall
How high?
here is about 15 to 20 feet tall. These pillars go up about 10 feet tall, but they come to sharp, jagged points. The area around the sides is a much taller crevice, forming a canyon or crater that is more so in the depth of about 40 feet tall.
Also, just checking. Are we on the discs or are we on the ground?
At the moment, you are on the ground.
Okay. Just making sure.
And remember, it takes about a minute to start up.
Yeah.
I gotta think about this. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess move over a few feet. Can I get up on these red platforms, or are those?
That is fire.
That's
Yeah.
fire.
Okay. Then never mind. Yeah. I think I'll enter this side. Boom, boom, boom. That's 15 feet. Damn. I can't get vision of them. I guess I'll go ahead and take the dash action and try to... I only have... Yeah, this is the amount of movement I would have. These blue things, are they, like... they're crystal walls, right?
These are crystal ice pillars reaching into the sky for the center section, and on the outside they are simply walls. These ones come to a very sharp and refined point, probably at around 15 feet up.
Okay.
I guess they are seemingly perfectly smooth, but since you're moving over, as you get closer, you see that they actually are filled with a 1,000 little serrated edges, filling all the way up to their point.
Oh, okay, so these things are dangerous. Fuck. Okay, well, in that case, I guess... can I just hold my action to shoot up whoever pops their head?
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that's all I'll do. I'll go ahead and hold.
The thing you will have to keep in mind is that you will have to be able to see the target, like properly see the target. Because the line of sight things are a little bit more generous than they should be.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay. In that case, let me move.
Well, I mean, it depends on how high they come up.
Yeah.
If they come up like 20,
because
30
these
feet.
do come to points, but I am letting him know that there's a chance. But
In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and
you might still want to move somewhere first. Is the point?
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Since you're
ahead and
kinda
move back.
very close
Actually,
to one of the pillars. Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
just gonna move. I'm just gonna undo my movement then, basically, and yeah, I'll just hold my action.
All right, Darius.
Okay, so one of my new spells that we discussed for my thing was Maelstrom, and I don't know if we discussed a fire theming of it as opposed to a water theming of it, because I don't think water makes sense. I remember when we were making the spell list for it, Lorik brought up Maelstrom and you okayed it, so that's one of the spells I've had on my list for a while.
Alright.
Okay. On the ground or on the body of water. Okay. So, a body of water. Is ice a body of water?
That's a good question, but I don't think that part matters either way, because I think it would just be a body of fire.
Okay,
Right.
so then on the ground or a body of fire. So, okay, in which case, that's literally fine. If it's reimagined as a body of fire, and fully set up like that, I can see right here. That, let's see. .30 radius. From right here, this point, literally on the wall, Darius is going to cast, and I'm assuming the ice doesn't go into the ground; it's on the ground.
You do not know either way.
Okay. Shit. Well, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna try and we're gonna have some fun. 30-foot radius around Darius. I will click the spell once I reopen it and get back to it. Darius is going to cast Maelstrom here, as he points his lens out at a point right here and says, "How about we make the fire on the ground this time?"
Alright. I will go ahead and mark it out. Because notably, it does not say it like persists around corners or whatnot, so I'm going
But
to.
it's on the ground though. Like it turns the ground into that swirling fire. Like it makes the ground that. So I would assume if it is the
I
ground,
always
then there's
imagined it
ground
as like
under
making
it.
a vortex,
Oh, okay.
and it's like vortexing around that point. Right? Because isn't that what Maelstrom is supposed to do?
I guess that makes more sense than what I was thinking. That's never. That does nothing then.
Alright, undo.
That's-
Undo.
Yeah, that just doesn't
New
do
spell,
anything
new
then. In which case, Darius is going to do the incredible action of running 60 feet. That's... Fuck. I don't want to go near the things because they look like they hurt, but we have to go through the choke at some point. So... to here. Turn.
As you get that close, you see as one of the dudes, the human who was already of a much bulkier build, suddenly is a lot bigger than he was a few moments ago. I would like you to make me a strength saving throw. Athletics, i.e. grappled.
Getting shit on is what you would say. Is it an athletics check or a strength save?
The choice is yours because it's grapple.
Oh, it's not a advantage. Sorry, I shouldn't have had advantage. 10.
He grabs onto you and fucking sprints.
Oh no.
Hello, Darius.
Hello, Darius from the
Damn it.
Hectorum series.
He
The
takes
rest of the
3
party, huh?
He touches me. He's hot.
Yes, he is hot. How much damage is that for being close?
he's hot.
Actually, wait, no, you don't.
No, it's not. It's not.
Yeah, okay. Alright, because
I'm just saying that he is. Yeah, it's the beginning of. If you start the beginning of, or is it end? Fuck, I have the word.
Yeah,
I don't
just
remember.
press the
how it
button.
started.
Press the button.
Start their turn.
Alright,
Start
we're
their turn,
gaming.
not end their turn.
Alright.
I am grabbed.
He has been gay baby.
I've been yoinked
Yeah,
into gay baby jail.
Yeah. You are, he's a very enlarged lad. Some blood magic begins channeling around one of them, which then
Joyous.
makes them way towards you. Would you mind making me a con saving, though?
Magic? Yes, no.
Yes.
Also, I just realized I'm no longer in this turn order. I'm on initiative 3.
You are on initiative 3.
He is not in the turn order.
Yeah.
He is on my screen. He is
Good.
not on that screen, though. That is bizarre. I'm going to leech your token and re-add it.
Good shit on. 18.
Hold on just a second. There he goes, right there.
Oh, thank God.
Let's see. What was it?
18.
Alright. You take...
By the way,
Hmm?
oh god.
Go ahead. You first.
I had been patiently waiting to ask if I had line of sight to
Let
shoot
me
him.
check real quick.
I was
he was
here.
Not a flyer. Yeah, okay, you can.
He
Go
was
ahead.
right there.
Shoot. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay, cool.
Shoot!
I got I got fucking grabbed.
He got kidnapped.
Alright. I'm using the +1 arrows. Where the fuck is my longbow? There's my longbow.
Hit.
Alright, that's it.
Oh
Alright,
my
cool.
lord, that was close to a crit.
Let's go. 11.
Alright. Takes a few points of damage with his big, chonky, wonky armor.
Right as he
Take them.
grabs Darius, just an arrow whizzes past and cuts the side of his cheek.
Nice. Let me mark that down. Alright, it is marked down. Darius, you only take 24 damage.
Okay. I can't. How do I change my health bar from? Is it not? Okay, there we go. It just wasn't clicking for a second. I had to refresh.
Oh, that is weird. Yours is the only... Huh. Alright, I guess roll 20 is just weird right now, because everyone else has their health bars and AC showing up. But sure,
Mine does. Mine does for me. It just wasn't letting me
Wait,
alter
no,
it.
it does on the stream one, but it doesn't on the
It's just
other
being
one.
weird.
Yeah, it's just
Roll 20
creepy
is
as
the
an
weirdest
baby.
fuck.
They then move forward, and the ground nearby begins to erupt in in small little grabby hands. There are grabby hands in the ground here. You take 4 points of damage.
Yeah. Am I still being grabbed by big
You are
big guy,
still
or
being
am I?
grabbed, and your speed is currently reduced by 15.
But I'm being grabbed. How am I getting speed reduced?
Yeah, 'cause you have 0 speed.
I have 0 speed. Do I have half of 0 is
Yeah. I'm aware.
No, it's minus 15, so you have negative 15 speed.
Yeah.
Duh.
Tune off. The play is yours.
Let's see here. Damn. Can I actually delay a turn?
You can wait until Lorik has moved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I would like to delay 1 turn by
I'll flush him out.
letting
with
him
off.
move first.
So Lorik is going to move close to those pillars and kind of drop a cloud kill over the area that's clearly being used as cover, so that it will slow down.
You go and
Because,
burst
notably-
backfill for me.
Yep. And as the sort of runes flash on his blade, and a bolt of lightning comes down on that area, the ground kind of turns into this viscous, oily mass of a dark cloud that begins just choking the area. Some of it even like drips onto the grass. Let me.
Yep, I will have it covered.
Okay, so yeah, like this
Yep.
radius. Okay. And Lorik finally takes his last little bit of movement into the little bit of cover off afforded here.
Tune off. The play is yours.
First, let me get back to his radius. I would like to... Let me do some measuring first.
Quick question while he's doing some measuring. Are the people behind here like talking to each other, communicating anything while this is going on? Like while
Not currently. The
on
only
that,
one that
or just
has
move down?
is the big dude who has grappled you.
Okay. I just want to be listening to what they're saying. If anything is happening, like if they're like
The only thing that has
That's-
come close to being words is the Blood Mage has used a few specific, words in languages you do not understand. Because, that's just how verbal components be.
Yeah. Verbal components do be like that.
Okay. Idea. I am going to... I'm gonna put a hand on the back of Lorik and thunderstep to here
Can you go ahead and press Thunderstep for me?
Yeah.
So you are still on the ground, so the line of sight for that's a little closer.
It says I have line of sight of it.
I mean, you can still go there if you want.
Yeah, I would like to.
Right there.
Here.
In the orc goes.
Yep.
Where? I guess
here.
there's only one valid spot.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
Alright, it's one. It's not advantage, right?
It's magic.
Is it half?
Wait, it's only for creatures within the space that you left, or near the space that you left.
Oh,
Within
yeah.
the space- Oh, you left. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Crack of thunder is. Hello there. Oh, welcome to the fray.
Welcome to the jungle.
As he's getting
Seeing
bear
the-
hugged by this huge guy.
Seeing the cloud kill come down, the ice mage spends the entirety of their turn shaping the battlefield as they move over, put both of their hands onto the ice, and it begins to shift around them. The first thing is creating a slate above them, which helps direct the cloud kill off to the side. The other being one which pushes and breaks the grapple, which is good, but also begins to create a wall around the party which erupts from the ground. It's not enough to create a closed top, but it does create a separation. If I could actually select and create, thank you. As he gets pushed to the side when it is created. It goes up about 15 feet. The other one, the angel, goes flying over. Darius, go ahead and give me a charisma with advantage.
Oh, since they started their turns in the cloud kill, they do have to
They
take the
do not
damage from
start
it.
their turns in the cloud kill.
Oh,
They created
turn was
a
different.
they created a roof. Because you had to start at 20 feet up.
right. It's the 20-foot radius, so it'll reach the
Okay,
ground.
so that would be if you were doing it right here. You're doing it over here, from where you're at. That's going to be twice as tall. That's like 40 feet up.
Pythagorean.
But-
Yeah, it would have to be around 40 feet up. Yeah,
Uh,
just literally based on line of sight and your angle of vision. Yeah, because that's basically equidistant from here. 25, 50. Yeah.
And with the charisma failing, they're starting to get the deal. You actually do hear some whispers as a few go through. Somehow, despite the heat of battle, whispers are apparently enough to communicate. There's probably something else going on behind the scenes. And a few little bits of pew 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 magic begin coming in at you. I'd like you to make me a dex.
Is this? Oh yeah, you said magic.
Yep. Alright. You take half of... You take... 10 damage.
Oh joy! I seem to be the sponge today.
Thank you, anti-magic.
Thank you, anti-magic.
And this is why some DMs don't like UNT.
And this is why UNT got nerfed.
Anyway, anti-mages are fun.
I barely use it anyways, so
as a treat.
just a spoonful.
Do you still have an action cable? Also, you may be
might be
muted.
muted.
I have been talking this whole time.
Also,
I
I
don't have any
apparently
way of.
stopped streaming the music to you guys.
Rip.
I don't have any way of of getting line of sight of them. I had to dash and get up that close. So that's unfortunate.
Bro, 30 feet is so big.
Yeah, I really miss having 55 movement.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Alright.
Darius, it's your
Yeah,
go.
so-
Go ahead and give me
I've
a
never had
con
55
save.
movement.
A con save. Lord, I am making
This
con
time,
save.
this time not
Normal?
advantage.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Alright, you are currently rooted for the turn. Your speed cannot increase, and you take 22 points of, God, I used the term for it early in the campaign. Biological damage. As the hands just grasping at you begin, like, pulling even through the armor. They just sort of phase through and just spectrally grasp at you. Tugging you down into the icky ick.
Let's stop with that, as this time he actually casts the spell that he was going to cast. A maelstrom of fire roots up. It's 5 feet up from the ground, which is very high. That's a lot of fire.
I don't suppose that has any effect on the ice wall, does it?
I had my choice.
Going to
5th level is the highest you can cast it, right?
yes.
Okay. I'd already decided they were doing it on 4, so I'm doing a roll-off. Alright, it goes through. You see as the blue one attempts to counterspell it as ice comes flying in from the side to attempt to negate it. The flame is too powerful for it.
Okay. I have to get the radius correct so that it doesn't hurt any of us, but it does attempt to melt this part of the... Here we go. Okay. So 35, 30. Okay. Time to fucking draw the circle with the shitty-ass tool from Roll20.
Thank you, Roll20.
I think that's roughly it. Let me check really quickly. It's too small, but I don't care.
It's a little bit off the ground. We'll go with that.
Yeah, but it is 5 feet on the ground, very difficult terrain.
Alright, first just go ahead and give me a roll just for melting damage.
You got it. The damage of the spell.
The standard D66 for that.
24.
That's pretty good. Alright, that specific section does in fact melt. Give me just a moment and I will fix it for you.
Does that also let the cloud kill drip through?
Ooh, wait, that could also be very troll. Yeah, I guess it could. Hold on. For some reason, it's not letting me grab specific parts of it.
Yeah, the cloud kill hadn't moved much because it only moves 10 feet per turn.
It still means there's a full other turn, but hey, what can you do? The top begins falling through. What else aside from their stuff? There was one other thing. Right. Hold on. Different color. I need to do the.
Alright, and then Darius is going to also, just real quick, Cable, you are going to get 3 attacks. He's channeling Divinity with increased critical range.
I can't see anyone, so.
Yeah, I know. You will be able to on your next turn.
I see. Okay. Yo, question, just to make sure I understand how this class actually works, by the by. There's a specific thing I have that I'm planning on doing because I'm pretty sure there's at least 2 people in a line. But the way this says
you don't actually roll for the attack. That still counts as like I can still multi-attack after that, right? Like I can do that and then do 2 normal attacks.
It seems like it because it's
It
part of the
replaced
attack.
an attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
a
I just
grapple
want to make sure that's the
or a
case.
shove.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then I can do two. I can do 2 arrows. Like I could do this, and because I have extra attack, I could do like another one.
You could do
Not
3
like-
arrows.
I think I could do 3. Well, yeah, I know. I have extra.
Attack 2.
Yeah, I only have 2 in my back pocket. Or whatever.
I see.
Yeah. Arcane Archer.
Yeah, but if you're not rolling an attack roll, that also wouldn't take up one of the extended crit.
Cool. Rad.
The ground is
Oh,
also
equal to,
now
never
wet.
mind. There are we have a pool of 6 attacks for with a crit ranger +1. Excuse me. Between the 2 of us.
The apparently some of the whispers were communicating, hey, maybe don't go after that one, and the focus seems to shift for both of them over to this party. Each of your ACs real quick for me. 14 and 21 still accurate?
Yep. Not sure about turn, huh?
Say that again?
14 is still your AC?
Yes.
Alright, Shunov, you have 2 very big hits coming in. Lorik, one of them connects on you. Would
Okay,
you like
I
to do
will
anything to one of them?
I will cover one of the hits coming in for Sternhoff.
First or second before I roll?
First.
First it is. You take 17 modified. No, sorry.
Modified.
Hold on.
Cover
22
doesn't reduce-
modified. That it
My-
doesn't change anything, does it?
My
That
headset.
cover doesn't change damage.
Okay.
My headset's
Divine
high.
Veil can... Oh, sorry.
Did he succeed the 19 DC on his turn start? The big guy?
Oh,
Yes.
He did? Okay.
Yeah,
so he takes half damage from mail
he
from right?
very big. He enlarge reduce advantage big win.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me just link cover quick. Okay, so take 22. I'm going to spend 2 hit dice on that. I'm going to take 5. Thank you, Divine Veil, for letting me use 2 when I cover an attack.
Indeed. The second
get
one
no
is
Oh, and a
not.
con save. Okay, I'm good.
Alright. The
Sorry.
second one is not getting covered. Sure enough, you take 17.
For these melee,
This is melee.
I would like to try and shield that.
Alright, that turns it into a miss.
Also, so, did the same creature hit me with both the covered attack and the,
Hold on.
attack that was meant for me?
I thought the point of that was that, like they still kind of have to target you.
I thought the last time we talked about this, that...
Okay,
okay,
alright, whatever. Alright, I'll just go ahead and pop that little bit.
Okay.
5 or 4?
5.
And it was half on... I guess even though he succeeded, I should still roll for half, right?
It is a saber suck. For,
Oh, it's a saber suck?
Oh,
Alright.
Maelstrom's a saber suck? Wow.
Yeah. Because it's so long persisting.
I see.
I think. I don't know. And it's a CC effect? I don't know.
And you take 16 as well, and he takes an extra 5.
Okay, so I...
Well, I'm taking how much?
Oh,
you
the
are
area is
taking
difficult
none,
terrain.
Shinoff.
Okay.
The area is difficult terrain as well. If that, just keep in mind.
The Blood Mage ground shifts around a little bit, growing a little bit bigger. Each of you begin being grappled by them, which will be covered momentarily, but in the meantime, the water in front begins sliding up the walls and begins spiking out to the sides of you. I'd like both Schoenhoff and Lork to go ahead and give me some dexes.
Man, everybody's succeeding to save. Damn.
I probably still fail.
Schoenhoff, you take only 5 damage. Lork, you take 19.
Okay, I'm going to Divine Veil that. 14 con save. Okay, I'm good.
And luckily for you, at least, Lork, because that is damage reduction, neither of you may regain hit points until the start of the turn after your next.
Ah, because of the grabby hands?
Because of the blood spikes. But on that note, it is also your turn. Let me do the yabba dabba doo. Alright. Blood Mage took 14 and was here for it.
It's the start of their turn.
Yeah.
Not the end.
I realize, but they still have line of sight, so I'm like, it still just happens that way.
Okay.
Because they're not incapacitated, are they?
No. They're just pulled towards it.
Alright. Oh, and they could also just, like, move anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, the two of you, it's your go. Which one of you is going first, Schoenhoff or Lork?
I imagine Schoenhoff probably has some kind of cataclysmic thing going on, so I don't want to get in this line of fire.
Alright,
Yep.
Schoenhoff, give me a con save. Alright, that's good enough. You have half speed.
I don't need speed where I'm going. Yeah, let me just, like, crack open a cold one.
Based.
Let's
Six.
see. So, lightning bolt, just straight ahead of me.
Are you upcasting at all?
Nope, just a standard level 3.
It fizzles as the blood that is the new blood water that's in front of you, as the bolt begins to come up, begins to reach out and just like intercepts the bolt and channels it straight into the ground.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else?
No, I don't have anything else to do.
Unfortunately.
Don't you have bonus actions?
I don't have anything to use it with.
Okay. Lord,
We are not
con.
rogues.
Okay.
Alright. That is... Remind me, for saves, how does it handle on ties?
Meat is beat.
It's a
That
Beat
means-
is
decent
beat, okay.
Yep.
You are
all
half
C's
speed.
including AC. Okay. That's all I need. Because... Boon of Passage, bitches.
Daddy.
So let me just make my con save to retain Cloud Kill. Also, the Cloud Kill just straight up starts dripping down now.
Yeah, it's gonna be getting there real soon. Alright, well,
So,
Cloud Kill is
Yeet.
here now.
okay. Luckily, Orc is immune to his own Cloud Kill.
Yay!
Okay, so let me just reduce my health. And... rather than worrying about all
Wait,
this,
you're immune to it?
I'm immune to poison.
Oh. I thought you were just resistant. Yeah, alright.
So, this is very funny.
Hold on 1
Um,
second. Alright, you're good.
Okay, I checking the dates.
No.
Okay. So, Lord is going to just fucking unload on that angel person there,
Mm-hmm.
doing a 3rd level Divine Smite. Let me just make sure. There we go.
God, this feels so bad. I'm gonna feel... I know that this was part of the plan, but it just feels shitty.
Okay, so that is an auto crit from Temperance.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's just. I know this feels shitty.
Does she have a
They have
way
a
around
reaction billing.
Okay. Well,
So the other ones get to go off, but not the auto crit. I'm sorry, dude.
well, the effect from Confiteor goes off, right? The cleave, because I did hit.
Did you hit? I feel like it just fizzles.
I mean, by
You know what?
definition,
I need to look at what it's like, how it's worded on the actual creature that I stole that from.
I assume it's a reaction similar to shield, right?
No, okay, that one's when you're target. Alright, yeah, no, that it doesn't work.
Oh fuck.
Tragic.
Is the spell slot consumed or?
I'll say not,
Okay.
because you still have to hit before that happens, and it's
Okay.
like it's
Yeah,
upon the crit
Part of it's
roll.
hitting.
Okay. So did Requiescat get consumed too, or?
Resquiat. That one did, yes, but the other one did
Okay.
not.
Okay. Well, I am still going to fucking unload on the Blood Mage.
As it was. Ouch.
Yeah, it's still going to be a 3rd level smite. It's not a technical crit or anything like that. Hopefully Roll20 actually updates. Okay.
The rating is included as well? The second fair?
Yep, so that is a total of 31 radiant damage and 13 slashing.
So 48?
Yeah.
44.
Yeah, 44.
Alright.
Okay.
Is that all?
Yeah, that was action, bonus action.
Alright. Double saves. Yeah, okay. It's gonna go a little bit farther because of the thing. We're gonna roll the damage. That's a decent chunk of damage.
66.
Yeah, that's a
the
decent
hit.
chunk of it.
Get
It's
hot.
also the first time the target's been hurt, so ouch!
So I forget, did you say the Cloud Kill dripped down enough for them to be in the AoE
It
now, or is that
has,
next?
they succeeded on it.
Okay. They still take half damage though.
Yes, they do.
Let me just roll the 5d8. Yeah, not bad.
Not bad at all. The Cloud Kill is going to disappear as Dispel Magic flavorfully becomes, it all just freezes and just sinks to the ground in little sparks and pellets of completely mundane now, poison. As it just collapses to the ground as it's instantly frozen solid.
Did the Blood Mage have to make a concentration save to maintain the grabby hands?
They did not.
Okay. Oh, that's not a concentration spell. Fuck.
I'm gonna get hurted.
I'm going to get hurt. Bonus
I'm in
action
danger.
one is... Hey, they finally actually have a valid target for it. Shunoff, you take 5 damage. What?
Get shit on.
That's what's your save, Doris? For the maelstrom?
19.
19. Oh, barely. All right. And sizable. Man, you're roll. I know I'm rolling for them, but you're rolling on the higher end for these maelstroms. I'll let you know that.
Nice.
29 is definitely on the high end.
Mm-hmm.
25 is not too far off.
Nice. Well, 24 is average.
Yeah, and
No, it's not hard. It's not far off. It's good. It's above average.
How are these guys looking right about now?
The blood mage is a little hurt. The rest are seeming alright enough.
Okay.
Yeah, we
And
haven't
of
actually
course,
done
the
that.
big guy is great.
Yeah, I figured the big guy was pretty good.
Go ahead and give me a strength, Lord.
Okay.
Alright. The angel, like, gives a gust of wind, and you're almost buffeted back, but you hold your ground, followed up with a single piercing ray of golden, which AC goes wide and crashes into the area nearby before they take to the sky and simply fly above the maelstrom over here. Cable, it's your go. You finally get to participate.
Yay! I get to die too. By the by, I would like my Reggie at some point, but I don't think it is conducive to this turn specifically. So yeah, I don't think it really matters for now. Yeah, I would like a token for him, please, sir. I'm gonna go ahead and move up here.
That
Let's
is
see,
an
what do we
area
have?
of grabbing
Roll me a
him.
con save.
A con save. All right.
You get a +5 to that.
Okay, cool. I'm pretty good at that. +5 equals, or is it just the D4? Is that what you're referring to, or do I get a +5 for something else?
Yeah, the aura isn't a D4. It's a flat. It would have been a flat 4, but it's
So
a
that's
5.
an
So it's
18. Once you are, oh wait, that he actually doesn't even get it when he enters it.
Lol.
Oops.
never mind.
Alright, you're rooted, and you take 18 points of biological damage, and you do have line of sight with most of the targets.
Okay, cool. Let me just do some quick math.
All of them, right?
Yeah. I would say this one has cover because Lork.
Because Lork is a
I
big
have
beefy
sharpshooter, which ignores sun cover.
Oh,
so how
nice.
much cover does it have?
Yep, that works.
Okay, cool.
Lol.
So.
Wow, that part being relevant.
Yeah, I know, right? Wow, I brought sharpshooter for a reason. Which one? Just because I can't tell, which one would be the bloody mage? I'm guessing.
Yes.
The blood
you
mage,
would be
as
right.
in not bloodied, as in like.
Yeah,
you're
I
almost
know.
hurt,
I was just shitposting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So you said I had 6 attacks.
No, you've got.
If you action
You
first.
and I have a pool of 6 attacks that all have extended crit range. So every attack that you make, up until 6 have been consumed between the two of us, has extended crit range.
I see. Okay, cool.
Each time you attack, if it's close to a crit, it becomes a crit. And after 6 times of attempting to get that extra little bit of crit, it no longer applies.
No longer works, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack roll with grasping arrow on that bitch. So yeah, you go ahead and see as Cable finally gets up, and as he pushes down back the bow, he infuses it with some magic. His a small celestial wing going on his bow arm for a brief second as thorns go around the arrow. I'm gonna go ahead and fire this with -5 because of for sharpshooter.
Am I allowed to suggest that you roll the attack first because you don't have to consume that if it misses?
Actually, it doesn't get consumed if it misses. I googled this,
Right.
so that's the nice thing.
Right, that's why I was saying roll the attack first. Although, yeah, the exposition costs.
I'm just letting
nothing,
you know I'm doing it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It misses, so you're refunded.
tragic.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Alright, that one hits at least.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit her with the grasping arrow.
Alright, 11
that should have a
to-
+10. I don't know why that doesn't fucking.
21 plus 2d6.
Alright.
On.
Man,
Along
this
with
is
the modifier.
full of the party getting shit on slightly. We will get there in a moment. What's the other damages?
The 2d6 from grasping arrow. Let me go ahead and roll that.
So, by 5E rules, when it says first time on each turn it moves, Does it specify when that has to be voluntary movement, or does involuntary movement trigger those sorts of effects most of the time as well?
Each time it moves 1 foot, it just says specific.
Yeah, without teleporting.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So even if they're dragged along the ground by someone grappling them.
Because I don't know if that's like the default one or if that's the specific exception.
When it needs to be voluntary, it specifies voluntary. Hence why
Gotcha.
attacks of opportunity specify voluntary movement.
Cool. So yeah, so that's 11 damage, and then there should be a plus 10 there from sharpshooter. I don't know why it's not proccing.
So total of 32 damage.
You have sharpshooter. So global damage modifiers and global hit modifiers are 2 different fields.
Oh, you know what? I'm
modifier.
So the blood mage has taken 78 damage this round. Darius, you haven't taken your turn either, by the way, right?
I know why it didn't go off. I activated sharpshooter on Rifter because I just pulled the wrong character sheet.
Anyway, you still have the big chunky.
Yeah, I still have one more hit. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with just a normal attack. This time without sharpshooter, just because I think my odds will be better hitting.
Your odds are pretty fucking good at hitting, anyways. Oh, good thing you didn't do it.
Yeah,
17. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool.
you
So you gotta go ahead and take. Cool. So yeah, that's another 13 damage. And yeah, that'll be Cable's turn. Actually, I'll move back a bit.
You have no movement.
You have no movement.
Wait, that still reduced my movement. Okay, I see.
Yeah, you didn't make the save because you weren't in the aura at the time.
Well, no, he said I didn't take any save. It just happened, so I thought he meant that I just take the damage.
No, I said that you don't get the benefit of the aura because, like, it happens as soon as you walk into it. And so you don't actually get here to get the aura because you're rooted before you get there.
Alright, whatever. Alright, yeah, that's my turn.
Darius.
Okay, so just to clarify, ending a spell is a free action whenever I want, correct?
Completely whenever, so you can wait until after both of them have taken it, yes.
Okay, then I am going to, in which case...
You do still need to make the con first before you make that choice.
You got it. Is this magic or no?
It is not.
Okay, I did not remember if this was
It is an independent effect.
Jesus
Alright,
Christ,
you are
Holy
Rudy
shit.
little... You're Rudy McTootie who took 22 biological damage this turn.
I've taken more damage from this singular root than anything else in this fucking combat because I cannot roll well on this one fucking thing. God. Yeah, sure, just take half your health because you're standing. Standing here!
And if you don't want to be standing in it, and if you don't want to be standing in it, you have the boon of passage.
I'm rooted!
You have the boon of passage.
He's rooted!
I'm rooted!
It's a fucking teleport. A teleport doesn't care if you're rooted or not.
Wait. I just realized the tech. Wait, Lorik, if you grapple her, can you move her?
Yes.
Yeah, but I am not going to be doing an attack, most likely.
Damn.
You'll see. Secret tech.
Okay.
So what's your new plan then?
I guess rooted isn't an effect in the DMG.
No, it is not.
In which case, Darius is going to Boon of Passage.
Yay!
Ooh!
Perfectly balanced.
Ouch! Owie! My bones! Holy shit, stop. Snap again, please.
Snap back to reality.
Shit! I can't give you aura benefit. Oh fuck, wait, never mind. I don't need to give a shit about...
I will let you know that it's also a once per turn thing, so you can still just teleport within the circle and you can still move.
Oh shit.
Well, I don't care.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to me anymore. I was misunderstanding something. I forgot that Maelstrom was if you start your turn in it, so I don't give a shit if I'm in it now. In which case, Darius forges through the fire and the flames.
Have you been rolling con for that?
Oh shit, yeah, let me roll a couple con.
Wait, what was that con? Right, yeah, that con was that one.
Yeah, you gotta roll 2 more con saves for Maelstrom.
That's fine.
First one works, second one...
Don't know why.
Well, the second one was an 18, so
It is an 18.
yeah.
I guess. Okay, fine.
I mean, I can roll it again if you want.
I would.
It was an 18.
Oh, you're a prophet or some shit. Wait, believe it or not, that 18 almost failed.
Really?
Yeah, because, big damage.
How much damage
Oh,
did I take?
it was
It was
22.
22.
It was
Yeah.
22, but it's half of the damage, or 10.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
So 11.
that's, uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't almost fit. What?
I wouldn't say succeeding by 7 is
I would.
almost a failure.
Okay, that makes sense. In
Yeah,
which
okay.
case, I proceed to I proceed to bash this motherfucker's face in, as we say in Detroit.
That's
We got. I want to make sure I've got the right stuff on because I haven't done combat in a second. A 1. And before I did the attack, how was this person looking?
Moderately wounded, but they are also the blood mage, so questionable.
A little hard to tell, yeah. In which case, I will also 3rd level smite on it. There are 3 attacks left with extended crit range. 2 attacks left with extended
So
crit
let's see,
range. if you're
that's
ready to meet
total. Alright. They are now looking severely wounded. Womp womp.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Here, dude, no way.
Oh my god.
What are the odds?
Alright, that's one.
Krill's self.
I'll hit again.
Real issue.
You do-
16.
You do not hit again.
What?
Evan hit with a.
Evan
Yes,
hit
he
with the
did.
15. And I don't hit with the 16?
No, you do not.
I hit with a 16.
Okay.
I thought I hit with a 17.
I thought it was 15.
There was
Would you
one that
like
was
to go ahead and give me an insight real quick?
Sure.
Oh, I'll be willing to divulge the mechanic on a good roll.
It is a 7.
Alright. For whatever mysterious reason, you're like, damn, that bitch, that dumbass Cable was able to get it, and yet somehow I can't. What is this bullshit? And
It's almost
it
like
remains
cast
as that.
shield. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, okay. That's all then.
Alright.
Sworden.
I will let you guys know that I'm cringing a little bit because they were left at 24 HP, and of course they're blood mage, so bullshit ensues. They have actually. Wait a second. Hold on. They might fail the. Okay. Wait a second.
Average damage, please work. Please, literally average damage.
Oh, fucker! Alright, they die. Bitch.
Get shit on. Get shit on.
No, the cope. The cope.
Get
Alright,
shit
so
on.
I'm just gonna let you guys
Simply a
know
Krilla shield.
how lucky you just got. If they had rolled 2 less points of damage, alright? 2. Actually, wait.
Don't you fucking tell me anything about getting lucky.
Yeah.
I rolled a
No,
5
hold
on
on,
my
hold
3rd
on.
level smite.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, true.
Yes, you do. So, their mechanic is dealing damage based on how much damage they took since their last turn. They were about to add plus 64 to all of their attacks. So that was going to be
That
very
sounds like
painful.
a good way to wipe the party. What the fuck?
that would have been very painful. But
I
luckily, you
would
don't
just
have to
simply
deal
not
with
get
it.
hit.
Yeah,
Cope.
go.
It would be
Other guys
very
can-
funny if I picked up shield at some point.
Alright, Big Man is big fun. Big Man is also big stamp 3 times on Schoonhoff. Schoonhoff, the first one is hitting.
I like that. No, what's your AC? Just this is hitting.
I mean, that's why I'm waiting because, he has he has options.
Yeah, I'll shield that one.
Alright, plus 5, it still succeeds.
Okay.
May stop future hits though.
In May. Unfortunately, it does not. The rolls were 17, 15, 15, and he has a plus 6. So, Tragic.
I'm sorry, Sternhoff.
Bye.
First one is 22 damage. Second one is... Wait, sorry.
Just tell me the
dyslexic.
total.
Alright, hold on. I'll just type it here. 22...
It's no really a crow issue.
19, and the last of these are these nuts.
Damn, I'm probably dead.
Yeah, that's not right. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That's math.
1922.
Oh, wait a second. He's right. He adds a d4 to each of those. Hold on. No, introduce. Plus 10. So that's 32, goes 56, goes 67, goes 65, goes 75. You are at 9 HP.
Cool.
Are you, you doing alright, buddy?
The party did kind of, was willing to just be like, we're trading casters now.
We're trading backlines.
I mean, Sternhoff was the one who decided to go there.
I mean, Sternhoff can always just thunder step out.
Hey, Shunhop, give me a con save.
Oh, goodbye, Sternhoff.
I'm in here.
He's got no aura.
Alright, you are fine. You are at half movement.
He don't need no aura.
Okay. What is this larger red circle?
The larger red circle is the maelstrom of like at the moment I would describe it probably as like flamey smoke, like the
It's gone
ashes above a fire.
It's gone now.
Oh, Darius got rid of it?
Darius has gotten rid of it as of now. You see as the last hitters of smoke and flame peter out. Or I guess more specifically I'll say unconscious rather than dead.
I'm gonna thunder step here.
Oh, wait a second, you don't even need to roll for it, actually. You didn't even need to roll for it. Because they're down!
Yeah, I was about to say, why does that still exist?
Okay, so I'm thunder stepping here.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Con... It's con, right? Not strength?
Yeah. Thunderstep is con. So
Alright, he's fine. Is it save or suck?
Thunderstep should be half damage on.
It is half.
Half of... Roll it. Wow, he took 3 damage. Woo! He takes 0 damage. Let's go!
Let's go.
That's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage!
Okay.
Actually, wait a second. I remember ruling earlier. Okay, never mind. He takes 1 damage. I ruled that you can't do damage reduction past 0. Past 1. There you go.
Wait a minute.
What's up? Yeah, that would have been wise.
Ooh. Oh wait, no, he already used his reaction on shield.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
I think yeah, I can use this though. It should be 8, not 7. I haven't updated it.
Alright, so he
When you start casting, so he would take 8 damage.
The
dude takes 5 damage.
I was making sure it wasn't after the spell resolves, because that would be a little bit weird with the teleport.
It is when you cast.
Is this a wall?
Yeah, there are big walls of ice on the edge. They are currently, at least in this area, smooth and glossy as they are currently warmed on the outside and melted.
Okay. I mean, I can't really do anything else, so I guess I'll just sit here and pray that I get healed.
I mean, you still can walk.
You do be walking.
Why would I want to?
Running away. Hiding.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
Like,
Lorik
here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what exactly I want to do on my turn. Because I could disable quite a lot. Sorry, I have a lot of tools for saying you don't get to participate in the fight, and I'm not sure which one I want to use.
We could also do the most simple action of resetting Struenhoff's health bar.
Like,
It would be
continue
wise, but
participating.
I am going to cast a 4th level command on these two bozos, and tell them to grovel, which means that they spend their entire next turn going prone if they fail to save.
Wisdoms. Yeah, no. Womp womp.
Both of them succeed?
Both of them succeeded.
Yeah, sadly I couldn't get this guy because apparently all the creatures have to be within 30 feet of each other.
What was the advantage of making it 4th instead of 3rd? Just slots?
Counterspell. I want to potentially void a 3rd level counterspell. However, Lork is going to move within 10 feet of Struenhoff for potential cover shenanigans.
Time for us to get AoE spelled among us, though.
You are about to be AoE spelled among us, Lee. Is this, this big old blob of water over here as it sprays out ice shards. Why is that only showing up on my screen? Is that not showing up on your guys' screen?
No.
I see a water pool.
No. I want you to fucking roll 20, bitch. Yeah, okay, I'm doing all these fancy effects and they just don't show up. What's the point of the effects tab? I keep trying to use it and they just don't allow it.
This is why I can't wait for Foundry.
Yeah, same. Just imagine I'm using a blue cone of stuff. Anyway, the three of you make me dexes.
I counterspell that.
You could. What level?
Oh my god, the fire.
Let's say 4th level.
Alright, give me a roll. That's not a roll.
Oh, right.
Press charisma.
Not charisma save though, just charisma.
Womp womp.
Yeah, I'm re-rolling that.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yo!
As these shards of ice begin to appear from the ground, and they start flowing towards you, you just take your hands, and with a single motion, all of them begin to splinter apart into meaningless dust as they get zapped.
Does that count as an ability check?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I can use a magical guidance check instead of a Wheel of Fortune
Right.
check.
And, you know.
Runs away among us.
This one, remaining, it's about 60 feet in the air, begins flinging these spectral yellow swords down at the party.
Oh, never mind. I couldn't have commanded that one anyway.
Oh, trolled.
Because they have to be within 30 feet of each other. I didn't realize how far up they were.
Right.
Well, I could have commanded this one then, since that one wouldn't have been a valid target anyway.
It is.
Oh well. Yeah. I assume he would have
Well,
succeeded as well, so.
Trolled among us. They, 4 swords come flying down and hit no one.
Well.
Wah, wah. Sometimes it just happens, man. Cable, it's your go.
Okay, seeing the big boy, I would like to go ahead and actually wait, just to make sure I got my what looks like shit. I can see him, right? Like,
Yes, you totally can see him, yes.
okay. I just want to make sure he's not like peering just beyond my gaze. All right, okay, yeah.
He's a Largo.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah,
The
yeah,
gays
yeah.
are right here.
God damn. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pop him with a grasping arrow. My second one. So if any of these hit, that's what I'm doing.
That's
Does a 20?
maybe a little bit.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
wait a second,
That
wait a
is a
second,
crit.
Darius. Do you
That
still
is a
have any
crit.
charges?
Yes,
Ooh.
I have 2 charges left. That's
Alright,
one
that's a crit.
of them. That's a crit.
Okay, cool. So should I roll another d8?
Yeah, roll a d8, and then the grasping arrow damage as well doubles.
Oh shit, let's
Yeah, so you
go.
roll 4d6 instead of 2d6.
Either all those are considered different instances of damage for the one.
It says to add, so I mean,
Can you
Yeah,
go
so
ahead
it's
and click on the ability?
sure.
An
This is
additional
just-
d8.
Yeah, it's just like
good.
Divine Smite.
Gotcha.
So it's oh, okay. So I
only
add
4d6.
46.
Hell yeah, baby. Fuck.
I mean, hey, that added 8.
Okay, you see as Cable looks at the big man, and the only thing you see is a small gleam underneath his hat, and he says, "I gotta put you down, partner." And he's same shit, only this time there's a hue of celestial gold underneath the vines as they attach to the ground, trying to drag him down as much as they can. I'm gonna go ahead and light this guy up with 2 more attacks, normal attacks. 23 plus 2 hit.
Yes.
All right, cool. That's another 8 damage. And then I'm gonna go ahead and hit this guy with a sharpshooter. I'm feeling myself.
You're what?
I'm feeling myself.
You what?
You're doing what?
Oh my god, dude, come on! All right.
Simply shit on. Simply
All right.
Shrimp,
Ripping
please,
fist
so on.
bozo.
Simply up.
As Cable, he's like, I got you now. And he tries doing a fancy like move where he spins the arrow and he totally fucks it up and kind of cuts his finger. He's like, ignore that. And he's gonna go ahead and duck back away from line of sight from the ranged people, and that'll be his turn.
At the very end, as you continue to watch him as you back up, you're able to see as the roots really begin to take grasp, and it just completely shreds around him, beginning to pull him down to the earth and making his movement exceptionally thorny. Darius.
All right, Darius is going to grasp Strunhoff's shoulder and says, "You should probably get out of the thick of things." As he dumps a whopping 70 lay on hands points into him.
Very
You heal
understandable.
70, Strunhoff.
It was really funny seeing 4 attacks go on Schoenhoff to try to finish him off,
And all miss.
and it is very good.
And then Darius is going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Yo.
Alright,
And that is actually, and then he is going to here.
He's going to come.
I'm gonna come.
that all?
That is all.
Alright, well, bit of a fool. He takes his big old swinger and swings at you. He's a big old chonker.
He has 15 range.
He has 10 range. He is a big boy.
Oh, I see.
He's not in that square.
Yeah, he is, because he's large.
I thought he was taking up these squares. These 4.
No, you take up 7 if you're large on this hex grid.
Okay, then I was misunderstanding, thinking I was positioning 15 feet away. That's the reason I went down. Okay.
There you go.
So he does take up these. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you, Hex Spacing, for screwing up my understanding.
Thank you, Hex.
Hexagons are the best agons, but sometimes they make the fools agons of us agons.
So true.
You see as he breathes in, and out comes a bellow of fire as he lets it roar from his personage. Something that is a little bit weird, one might say. The three of you, would you mind giving me dexes?
The real question is this magic?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I love being ranged.
Wow.
Wah, wah, wah,
Wow!
wah. Straight
The
off.
two lizards getting the same dex save.
Wah, wah.
Wow.
Wow!
would like-
Incredible!
You re-roll that.
Oh.
Wheel of Fortune.
Wah, wah.
Oh, that's fucking tragic.
El no good arena.
Literally
That
5
is
rolls
23
of 10.
points of fire to each of you.
Okay. I take 16.
I'm not dead.
At least he's not down.
I've got 60
I
health
get
points
knocked
remaining.
down. And I get up
Yeah, I
again.
mean 59.
Lady on the ground is groveling and crawling and begins to die more.
Lol.
You know if it's your go.
Yeah,
She fails her death save.
Where's the person crawling?
This one.
Man, where's Rifter with his Mage Killer poison when you need it?
How does getting hit while like dying work?
If you take damage, you automatically fail a death save. Attacks or crits if they hit, and automatically, if you get crit, then you take 2 failed death
Hold on a
saves.
second. JC, they should fail 2 death saves. They started their turn in my aura.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
because they would have taken the fire damage.
Regardless of whether or not that is
Also,
helping
I think one of the
fire.
things I specifically said because of the wound system is that you don't get auto crits, but you do have, but there is advantage.
Okay. But 3 failed death saves is still death, right?
No, it's just continuing the deal. It's just applying more damage on a revive.
Okay.
Let me just.
It's still, if you read... Alright, I guess I'll just go into the full detail since it's been a long time. Each failed death save is like essentially your max hit dice and con modifier of damage going negative, which pushes you closer and closer towards being at that negative half health, at which point you do experience death.
Okay. Shanoff, I would say don't worry about her. I am going to pull out a breath weapon, so you don't have to worry about her.
I mean, I could just magic missile.
I mean, I would prefer we not kill the thing that JC is going out of his way to explicitly make us not instant kill from hitting.
Yeah, true. I guess this is like a Fire Emblem thing where one character has a face.
Oh.
Thank goodness all these stone monsters are dead now. Now we can recruit the pretty anime girl. It's all
just-
good, guys.
It's just like every other fight, we hit something and it dies when it hits 0.
Yeah,
This
true,
one
true.
doesn't die when it hits 0.
And does have Hawkeye art, so...
I guess
Okay,
I'll
okay.
just magic missile this bitch.
Alright, give me the single roll. Alright, how many are coming our way? I guess I should ask that first.
Just 3.
Just
That's
alright.
first level.
Pew, 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 pew. 9 damage.
Cool. Then, that's it.
Lork, it's your go.
Okay, yeah, Lork is going to, do a little bit of trolling. He's going to take a big fucking whack at this bitch.
Alright, let's see it, let's see it. That's a good.
Okay. Let's do a second level smite on that. Let's make sure that it rolls properly. Okay, so that's it's a little bit of damage.
A decently moderately sized amount of damage. Alright, got it. Thank you,
Okay.
Matt.
And he's going to fire off a fucking breath weapon in her face.
That seems ill-advised.
Not
Dex.
with the Divine Smite. Yep, Dex save.
With the divine smite.
I
It
divine
would be-
smite with my breath weapon. Is it still a 19?
24 lightning damage.
No, save.
Yeah, the DC isn't.
Oh, DC is 17 because
Oh,
it's based
okay,
on the
never
con.
mind.
Oh, okay.
But they still take 12 damage.
Alright, gotcha.
But what about their butt? What are you doing over there?
They are looking pretty hurt.
And Lork is going to heal himself.
Fancy, fancy. It's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, it's almost like
It's a
that's
10.
maximum healing.
Mm-hmm.
End of turn.
Dunov, you see as the ice woman is casting another spell.
No.
Oh.
Double.
Hold on. Let's do.
This one seems like it's being a big boy.
Troll them a little. I believe in you.
Can I tell like what she's casting before I make a decision?
I mean,
or no?
as always, you can give me an arcana and I will give you details based on the results of the roll.
Well, I didn't know that was an as always, but good to know.
You know that it is some form of conjuration.
Probably a teleportation spell then.
Yeah, let me just cancel that at. Let's see. Let's go with 5th.
I'm gonna need the roll.
Cancel culture strikes again.
Alright.
Oh, that's still,
that's a
still
save.
21.
Roll it.
Oh, wait. So that would be,
I need you to roll it as a check. There you go. Much better.
even better.
Even better. Yeah, even though I guess technically saying a 14 would have like failed, I'm a man of my principles.
Hey, that worked out.
Yeah.
15.
I'm trying to make sure that I always set the precedence properly because I've realized that I've flip-flopped both, sometimes giving it in your guys' favor and sometimes not, so I'm trying to get better at standardizing that for you. You see as like all of the ice around you begins to quake and tremble, and then it just stops as you just disrupt it. Suddenly, she disappears.
Bitch.
Runs away of cringe. Wait, how? Just vanishes into thin air.
Maybe a magic item. Or maybe the conjuration was... Actually, the conjuration would have been a spell. Never mind. Who knows? Also, NPCs aren't necessarily bound to the same rules as PCs.
No, I was just curious like, how it happened. Like, I want to know the flavor. If they like walked through the ice, or if they just popped out of existence, or what happened.
There's just fear in their eyes as the thing disappears, and they just throw their hands down at the ground and they puff of mist. Ninjutsu. Wah!
Pussy. Where are they?
Parentheses. Fast misty step.
I see.
Well,
Get fucked.
Hey Shunha, you don't have a reaction.
Oh, no!
One of those is a crit, and one of the 4 misses, and one of the 4 is a crit. The other 2 hit as normal.
nice.
Thank you
I'm so
for
sorry,
golden
man.
swords coming down for golden.
Golden sticks for gold.
19 plus. Plus. And this one is the critters. Any critters in the chat?
I believe.
I don't have time to watch Critical Role.
Wow, that's the lowest of them all.
Lol.
That's 3 ones in that crit. There you go.
Oh, I don't think I'm dead.
You are not. I healed you more than
19,
that.
38, 40.
54.
Yeah.
They begin to fly even higher into the air, reaching around 95 feet.
Fuckers.
Lord, do you have hold person?
I do, but thing is, that is both a wisdom save and a 60-foot range.
Unlucky.
Cable,
Cable.
it's your play.
Hey, question.
Huh?
From this, like, juncture, they're in the air. Can I see them in the air from my
Completely
position?
From here, yes.
Okay, cool. In that case, I think that guy is going to get his fucking wings clipped, because that's well within my range. Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to, like, aim for their wings or anything like that. Like, I know that's not, like, an in-game mechanic, but that's what I'm doing.
You have any more
so I'm
charges of your grasping thrones?
I do not. That's the sad
Then I
part.
will say you cannot.
Okay.
I would say
Well,
that would, like, it could wrap around their wings. Could be, like, a thing, but...
Hey, you could always just launch 6 attacks and to kill them.
yeah, that's what I'm planning instead.
Okay.
Oh,
Based action surge.
does a 19 hit?
They are going to shield, and it does not.
Oh fuck.
Okay. I'll go ahead and attack again. This
That
is
one
27.
does? Okay.
Boom,
Ouch,
there's one.
They die of cringe.
Wait, they had that little health bar?
No,
Okay.
I lied through my teeth.
Oh, they don't die. Okay, damn. And then I'll go ahead and hit them. Okay, well, I doubt that one hits. Do I want to action surge?
I don't think you can kill them though. Odds are.
Yeah, I don't think I am either. With that, yeah, I'll just. Can I back towards? Is there any way I can like take cover so that they can't see me?
If you're close enough to the wall, go ahead and give me a dex before you hide. Like, the hide will happen based on the results either way, but go ahead and give me a
Golden,
dex.
why are you so low?
Okay.
I got impaled by swords.
I healed you for
He
70
also
and you took 54.
He also took the fire damage.
Oh, okay.
21.
You're able to move up against it just barely, such that you're close enough to properly hide, but not so close that you're getting impaled by all the little razor blades.
Cool. You see as Cable, after taking his 2 shots, ducks behind the wall, just barely. He's like, this is not comfortable. And that's gonna be my turn.
Very styling. Darius already do it?
No, he hasn't, but I am looking at what range we have selected.
Yeah, 60 is pretty much the main range bracket.
Yeah, 60. And it's 95 feet up, which is huge.
Yep.
Darius is going to look over at the big guy and see what his feels are. Try and suss out how he's feeling now that 2 of his allies are abandoning him, and he is the last one basically left
He's
on the field.
frothing.
Like angry or
Yes. Raging, one might say.
oh, he's
I
a
would like to
barbarian.
rage.
I would like to rage.
So wait, someone else cast Enlarge on him then? Huh.
Shit. Well, I do magical damage.
What if you Drogon?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to risk my health bar. And
No, little Yuan-Ti boy, don't go into the barbarian cave.
yeah, this cave is full of hidden fucking.
Alright, give me just a second.
Jesus.
He slaps you for 22 damage as you approach.
Really? I didn't know that he had that. Okay,
Probably has Sentinel.
that doesn't do that. Polar Master does that.
Oh, right, fuck. I'm stupid.
Not supposed to be advantage, but that's fine. 22. Cool.
That's
Fuck.
15.
Are you
Ow.
willing to let me say that one barely makes it? With a 4
4 above.
difference?
Wait, how much damage did I take? 22?
22.
22.
Then it's 11 on the con save. So
15 is still substantial. I would say barely is either exactly or 1 above, personally.
then, Lord have mercy, I'm about to bus. We will start with
Blast.
a 1. 19.
Works for me.
That will be a 4th level smite.
Oh, wait a second. 9th. Ooh. Never mind. I'm coping. I forgot to look. I'm coping.
Is that
It's a
yes,
miss.
no?
It's a miss.
That's a miss? Okay.
Oh, tragic.
Man, a barbarian with 19 AC, that's kind of scary.
He's got the thickums.
Then I will Tuhu. And this one will be a 4th level smite.
That one works for me.
I would be severely concerned if you told me that a 27 didn't hit.
You see, he has a ring of fuck you.
Fuck me yourself, you coward.
He will.
Actually, wait, no.
Okay, so 30 radiant flame.
You see, he
and
uses Enlarge to reduce your hit points.
43 so far, and then final hit. Hold on.
Math.
Reverse around. That was another normal attack, not a end of lance, because I wanted to use my bonus action for something. If you're cool with that.
Okay.
The only difference is that it's a D4 to hit or on damage, or a D8 on damage.
Right, which is
and
why
I
I'm
rolled
allowing
4
to
on
say
damage.
okay. You can pay for
Okay.
that like 2 damage with your indecision.
Okay. It was just an order thing that I fucked up when my brain with, and then I want to Boon of Passage because that will absolutely be less damage than eating his everything. So I moved 10 feet, 30.
Be sure not to leave Sternhoff out in the open.
I mean, if I take a hit, I'm gonna get hurt, and he will also get hurt. Like,
Yeah, fair. fair.
he has 3 attacks as a barbarian, and he's doing 20 damage on average. Like,
Krill issue.
I unfortunately have to. I don't want to, but I'm 7. Double check the distance, 30. And then 20 more feet. Piss out, Coco. Oh! Hi! And that is my turn. Darius is going to point along the edge. They didn't disappear, they're over here. He is pointing this direction.
He yells very loud and eats the damage. Ah!
Ow.
Got him.
43.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Stronghold. I'm sorry, little one.
Shrinoff, do you have any reactions available to you?
Is dying a reaction?
You have the
You know, hold on.
Fury
Technically,
of the
does he
Storm.
get to do that before he's considered unconscious?
I
What,
think
after
it's when you're hit with the attack, not after you take damage from the attack.
Alright, you are hit
Same
by an
trigger
attack.
Okay.
Would you like to use a reaction?
Yeah. Wait. Oh, there we go.
Chad, are those 2d6 for the vines,
It's
by the
not.
way?
It's 16, by the way. It's
No,
not
those are
15
for
anymore.
my
Oh, no, wait, it's
Boon of
17.
my Boon of Passage.
What's the DC?
Okay, JC.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, big guy should be.
he
some-
took the
19.
damage.
Okay.
Oh, right.
That's why I
That's
said
what he
he's
said at the
going
start of the
to
turn.
yell and take the
Right.
damage.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
that's why I wanted to make sure that's what that was. Okay.
Okay, so then takes 15 lightning damage.
No, it's 17 now.
Oh, 7. Yeah, sorry.
It's actually 14.
It's actually
Oh, right, he has flat damage resistance.
good shit on.
What's your sorcerer spell DC?
19.
19.
Alright. You eke it out. Boom, 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 boom. So you are set to -5, but he doesn't have the movement speed because of the other thing to actually get to you.
Somebody shoot this man.
Really contemplating trying to banish him, but I also want the guaranteed value of getting Schönhoff up.
Schönhoff, go ahead and give me a con save.
Could we reorder this?
Actually, yeah, I can go before him.
I suppose.
Yeah, so, fuck you, dumping 85 lay on hands points into Schönhoff.
I will ask you to roll a d6, Schönhoff.
I don't know.
Epic 1. We don't know
Epic
if one is
one
good or
moment.
one is bad.
Alright, well, now you are even more of an old man than you used to. On days where it's particularly stormy, cold, or rainy, you have a -1 to your initiative, as your bones are starting to ache a hell
That
of a lot
literally
more.
makes no sense at all if you take into account my character.
I know, that's why
That
I
is a
said
good
you're
point.
like especially unfortunate.
Oh, okay, so it
That
has to be like
literally-
a literal fucking hurricane to give
It's
him that.
mostly just, oh god, I'm old, my cold bones.
It's also just a -1 to initiative, which initiative rolls actually don't matter that much. Like, in the grand scheme of things, they're not incredibly important.
And then, Lorik is going to move up, and
Was it 85 points?
yes. So he's up to positive 80 health.
His
He's up
ass
to
is
positive
healthy.
70.
Dude,
So
Schönhoff's
82.
health bar rubber banding.
And bonus action, going to use my other charge. Holy fuck, I rolled max on it both times today. Let's fucking go.
Lol.
My health bar is full.
Schönhoff, it's your action.
I ate so much damage.
How is this guy looking?
The big guy?
Angry.
Yeah.
He's very, very, very mad, and he's obviously wounded, but he's not giving any signs of how he actually is, because, you know, mad.
Right.
Can you potentially get rid of the angel for us?
It might not be gone.
Where's the angel?
Like, it might still do stuff. Like, it's 90 feet up, but it might still do stuff.
No,
Yeah,
I say, can Schönhoff get rid of it?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, none of the rest of us except maybe Cable can reach it, and Cable has been diagnosed with can't fucking hit disease.
Yeah.
Thank you, kind sir.
How is the angel looking?
Almost unharmed.
Cool.
Just beat the shit out of it. Do you have any, like, super high level metric fuck ton of damage on one target spells?
Not really.
Yeah, lightning tends to not be an element that specializes in that.
Sad.
To be fair, most spells don't really specialize in that.
I mean, you could always just reflavor that power word kill sort of idea as, like, you know, instant heart attack.
Literally just struck by lightning.
It's power word stun, first of all.
Yeah, but I'm saying you could
Hold
get
on a
power
second.
word kill.
Power word stun might actually shit on that person because they would fall.
If they have less than 100 health.
That's true.
150, actually.
Oh, 100. Oh. Okay. Probably safe.
It's also got a 60-foot range.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
No!
Why do all the good spells have a 60-foot range? I don't suppose you have, like, the, extended spell meta magic? Or not expanded? Whatever the fuck the range one is. A distance spell, fuck.
I'm using my brain move.
I know you had a variant of it with the Arcane Eye, but I don't know if that was actually a distance spell.
Did you gain an additional meta magic at 17th level?
Oh, wait, let me. This one? I think you only get an extra one at 10.
I'm reading it right now. That's why I said it.
Okay.
I didn't take one, if that's what you're asking.
Well,
I
no
forgot.
time like the present.
No time like the present.
So before I select the range upgrade, I have a question about Thunderstep.
Sure thing.
What counts as an unoccupied space?
One that does not have another character in it. So immediately
So
above them
could
is
I-
an unoccupied space.
Is or is not?
Is an unoccupied space.
Okay.
The only problem is that immediately above them is 100 feet away. Which is in fact more than 90 feet away.
What if I were to teleport behind them 90 feet in the air?
Then you'd be like 5 feet below and 5 feet away from them.
What?
That also
Well, I'm
sounds like it
over
would be.
5 feet tall.
What are we talking about?
He's talking about teleporting up.
Why?
I feel like that would lead to your legs breaking.
It would be quite unfortunate, yes.
Not if I
but,
grapple them.
You still take the fall damage.
I mean, they're flying.
If they fail to save, well, they would get their speed reduced to 0 first, which would mean that they would stop flying unless they have cover. But also, what's your strength, Jernhov?
Not high enough. Fine, I'm just gonna do the boring play. I'm gonna fucking meta magic extended range. Power words
Unless they have
done.
more than 150 health right now, get shit on.
Yeah. And
Freezes of cringe.
That's what they do actually fall?
Yes.
Oh fuck.
90 feet, you said?
9d6 damage of fuck
I
you
mean,
the
no,
ground.
again, next turn.
Oh yeah, on their turn, I
isn't-
see.
Well,
Isn't falling
next
instantaneous?
turn.
It falling is
no,
instantaneous.
they wait for another 10 seconds before falling.
It's
It's not their
we got
turn.
we got the Looney Tunes physics.
Lork, it's you already did.
Nope, I already. Yep. Might potentially be worth moving Sternhoff if you're don't want to get shit and
yeah.
fucking by the big boy.
I kind of just accepted it at this point, but I should probably move anyways.
Hey, Cable. Hey, Cable.
Wow.
Hey, yeah, I'm here.
Alright, this is good news, Mr. Cable McCree. I'd like to ask you to make a itty bitty charisma roll for me.
I don't know why you think that's good. I don't have high charisma.
Too bad.
Roll or save?
Is it a charisma check or a saving throw?
It's a saving throw. Ice begins forming around you.
I would like to. One moment. Let me
Oh,
just make
Indomitable.
sure. Yep. I would like to use an Indomitable. Thank you. Let's
Alright,
go!
well, that works for me. For the briefest of moments, your mind starts to get foggy as you can't focus on anything other than the cold. But you think about your years of time in the field and you push past it.
You see, as how Cable is able to push past it and free himself is he from the flame of his cigar. He just, with using his magic, expands it all around him, melting the ice, and he just adjusts, pulls out a puff of his cigar. Sorry,
I hate that that's really cool and that none of the other party members are allowed to see it.
Shoot her with
Just
your
the-
gun.
They fall down to about 20 feet at the end, right? Alright, at the end.
Isn't falling
Alright,
speed
they are
200
still
feet
stunned
around?
at the end of their turn. They are currently 20 feet up in the air.
I thought you fall 500 feet per round.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's raw. 500 feet per round, instantaneous.
500.
I do not like
Goddamn.
this. They are falling at not. They are falling slower.
Yeah, shut up and cope.
Cool.
All right,
See.
Cables.
Oh.
Gonna go ahead and pop out. Pop his head. How wounded does Mr. Big Man look?
Same answer as it was about 5 minutes ago.
I see. Okay. In
He
that
has
case,
taken 0 damage.
Oh, really? Wait.
No,
What about the-
since the last time, he has taken 0 damage.
Okay. I was about to be like, what? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot him.
It tends to be a apply. That's a miss.
That's a miss. Okay.
He's a thick boy.
Think it.
Is that a hit? 18?
That's a hit.
Let's go!
Yep, he has
All right.
18 AC.
Ooh. I'm gonna go ahead and hit him with one of those. And then we'll hit him one more time. Ooh, okay. Boom.
Yeah, I suppose you will. Math. There we go. That's math.
Debating whether or not I want to action search. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. I'll action search. Just for the shits and grins of it. Yeah, as Cable goes ahead and in a swift,
Let's see,
display
close the
of
turn order.
Bang.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attack him 3 more times. Boom, boom, boom.
Alright, that's 2 hits.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Self of King's Ace.
Unfortunately,
Alright,
he is kind of really well teched against your kind of attacks, where you just hit him
Yeah,
a bunch
he-
of times weak.
He is raging.
He's
Oh,
raging,
wow.
and he has flat damage reduction. He took
Oh,
17 total damage that turn.
Really? God damn. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is-
Yeah.
Question: does the flat damage reduction
Wait,
apply
never mind.
before
Hold
or
on,
after
hold on,
resistance?
hold on. He took more than that. I'm recalculating it because those are +1 arrows still. Alright, I've redone
Actually,
it.
all right.
So, quick question.
Also,
Does the
arrows
fl-
are magical, which means they don't get the half damage rejection.
they do. It's piercing damage. Rage does not care about
For
magical and
PC,
non-magical
sure.
piercing.
But, like, basically no...
You can make it magical for the purposes of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical
Right.
attacks and
Uh,
damage.
Even as a PC, Barbarian does not care if it's magical or non-magical.
Right, and I'm saying, for
Right.
monsters, they basically never have that. Magic is almost always effective against monsters.
Ah, okay.
That's the point.
Oh, okay.
Because it would be unfun otherwise.
I see.
See, isn't that... Don't you already feel better, Cable? Having
I
done
sure do.
double the amount of damage you would have?
I sure do. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn.
Hey, Darius. Kick someone's butt.
Bro, I am so fucking low, but we're gaming. We good. We ain't good. I think.
They're still 20 feet in the air.
No, I'm not.
Oh, the other boy.
Yeah. I could either big guy or I could. Oh fuck, man! Really?
Could
Oh.
always flame stride.
Then I would have to drop Spirit Shroud.
Chew cope and gravel about it.
You know what? I'll give up the 1d8 for the Flame Stride. That's probably a better play. I will drop Spirit Shroud and cast Flame Stride.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking dumb. Wait a minute. Oh, actually, I don't think it would have mattered. Well, no, it definitely would have. God damn it. I forgot I have curving shot.
Being able to potentially make misses into hits, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Hello there.
Ooh.
Boom. I will actually troll them hilariously, go within 5 feet of them, and then come back out within 5 feet of them, so they take the hilarious 1d6 fire damage.
Alright.
So any spells that
And
it's 1 damage, but any spells they may be concentrating on, they need to save, just hilariously.
Just in case. But alas.
This is spoonful.
Yeah. You can never be too careful around casters.
And of
And
course, no opportunity attacks.
yeah, none at all. 1 swing of the lance at 16.
Womp
Does a 16 connect? Damn, that is a tanky caster. 2. Does a 17 connect?
At the moment, womp womp. Which, what you will notice that, would you like to roll again to attempt to figure out her dealio? Because each of them have like the more ice tiles she's nearby, the better her AC is.
Oh, that's cool. The more I roll, the worse my rolls get. That's my deal.
True.
Yeah, each of these dudes has like, you know, their defensive and offensive gimmick.
Like, I'm rolling fucking d8s for my d20s right now. 3, 4.
True.
And then I will attempt to hit one more time because, yeah, cool, thank you.
Womp womp.
That was 35. 10 more. Maybe I can get out of vision range. Maybe I can't. I don't care. Thank you, Darius Luck. You're so fun to play with. That's my turn. I did 1 damage.
Okay.
Also, I think I did kind of give the party too much healing.
The one paladin.
Hey, Lorik, you're taking 2
paladins.
out of 3 hits.
Okay. I am going to use Vengeful Assault in response to that.
Okay.
Ooh!
That's pretty good.
Ooh.
So, okay, take damage. I need to roll the first one first, and then you can
Okay.
do that.
Yep. One moment. I'm just spinning a 3rd level slot.
You are taking 22 fizz.
Okay, so first one, Divine Veil. I take 12.
Hold on, let me roll a song. Alright, okay, he's actually dead, not from combat damage, but he just fucking dies. His persistent wound is he's dead.
Damn, unfortunate.
Unlucky.
You watch straight up. He's sitting there
Way.
completely, like, fine to continue on the fight. He oversteps on his swing, and as you swing in, you're like, alright, I've got him exactly where I want. This'll hurt him. You just accidentally chop his head off.
Damn!
Oh my lord.
Thank you, RNG.
Thank you, Goring Blade.
Your Honor, there's no possible way my client would have known the persisting wound was a decapitation.
I'm actually totally okay with giving all of my luck to that.
Well, I no longer have to banish him.
No, you don't. That
I was gonna try and banish
you
him
just
because
saved
I-
yourself a hell of a lot of beef right there.
I figured that being a barbarian, he would have a shitty charisma save, so I could put him in gay baby jail until he stopped raging.
So, oops.
Oh my god. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
They are on the ground. There is visual disruption for you, Hoff.
I see.
I don't like that the stream of my music keeps closing out. The Hopper.
Huh?
It's your turn.
Who's still alive?
There are
the
still
ice
half
mage
of
and the
the
angel?
I
combatants
see
still
her
alive.
now.
Okay.
Force bolt. Where's the thing?
Which one?
The only person who is still alive.
There are two.
There are two.
What?
I just said half of them are still.
This one and this one.
Why does that one have a skull and crossbones on it?
'Cause she's stunned.
Okay. Weird icon for stun, but okay.
Yeah, I would have targeted her. I thought she was dead too.
So I'm going after this bitch
There you go.
instead.
How's that?
Okay. Cancelled.
That's so miss.
Wait,
Much
because
better.
she's incapacitated, that would be advantage.
He said he's targeting the one down here, didn't he? Just
Oh.
now?
Oh, I have no clue.
Okay, I didn't realize I had line sight on
Wait,
that
you
one.
can't
My
even
bad.
hit that one anyway, so yeah, I guess you
Yeah.
have advantage because you have to attack the other one unless you move. I really should have... I think can I ask for you to pay more attention to what's happening?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to pay more attention to what's happening, because two of the enemies are still alive and you thought the combat was over. That's not good. Continue onwards. Give me your second roll.
My second roll.
Yeah, because you have advantage because that one's stunned.
So I just rolled damage again.
No,
you
you
roll-
roll the attack again because you missed.
Good job on the hit.
Alright.
Okay, 29.
does hit. They take the 27 damage. Oh. You have doubled the amount of damage they have.
This is a...
Huge. Tofu.
They're about to take another massive chunk of damage when they hit the fucking ground.
76 isn't that much.
9d6.
96, excuse me. Yeah. Still not that much.
When she hit the floor, the next thing you know. End of turn?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to fucking banish the Ice Mage as the runes on Temperance burst into light again, and golden chains kind of erupt from the ground to try and drag the Ice Mage down.
Alright. Save is?
Charisma.
No. Value.
Oh, 19.
Indicate baby John.
Yep.
Question, we have a minute now, or no, they have the end of their turn, whatever. Question, does Rifter have all of the mage killer points? I think he does.
And Lork is going to position himself next to the angel for when she hits the ground.
Let's roll this real quick. Alright, they are not dead on impact, but they are unconscious on impact. Hold on, wait a second. What are the conditions of stun specifically? Powered stun?
Let me look for you.
I'll just search it on Mr. Google.
Automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws.
Okay, but
Incapacitated.
not
can't
con? Okay, so they don't automatically die after 3 turns, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because, you know, squish.
Yeah.
So, I don't want to give away too much. The party has turns to get into place.
10 turns, correct?
Unless I drop
aim,
to-
if they roll poorly, as infinite turns because they don't come back.
Oh shit, the Ice Mage is from a different plane?
No.
Well, I mean, I'd be okay with the Ice Mage being banished to
I
a different
thought
plane entirely.
the failure applied on all cases.
Yeah, it's applying
No.
all cases.
Yeah.
No, it's applying all cases. You can read it right there.
If the spell ends before 1 minute has passed, the target reappears in the space it left to the nearest unoccupied space. Otherwise, the target doesn't return. Yeah.
It's a separate clause. It says if the target is native to a different plane of existence than the one you're on.
Okay,
then
and so what happens if they are? Like,
okay, the target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or in the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. It's two separate clauses.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, there's
Okay.
right. Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
I think that's worded stupid.
It's because it's two completely different effects.
Yeah, there should be a paragraph break.
There might be, but Roll24 Matt go burr.
Anyway, the party has at least one turn. Go ahead and make your rounds.
Darius literally just makes his way.
Do you guys want to just skip through this part?
Oh,
Clean up?
possibly, since Lorik was just gonna fucking murder the angel once his turn comes up again.
Well, the angel is already unconscious, as is the other person.
Do we have Mage Killer poison?
No.
No, but I can use Spare the Dying without invoking the healing on it, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because I can just stabilize them and then we can figure out something to do afterward. Because it'll take 1d4 hours for them to come back. Or for them to, like, wake up, I should say.
Cable's got ideas.
Anyway,
You know what?
yeah.
Can everybody make sure they're tuned into the music?
Yes, give me 1 second.
I'm in the music.
Yep.
I'm listening to my own music.
It might cut out. I really hope it doesn't. If it cuts out, I'm going to be a little pissed.
A little pissy wissy. Hell yeah!
Woo! The party obtained victory.
Nice.
The mage comes back and quickly gets slapped because they were literally at 14, and I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Okay. Yeah, and then I am going to Spare the Dying, the important-looking mage.
Well, all
Assuming
three
they're
of
not
them are
dead already.
unconscious, so the choices really are yours.
Yo, BBQ though, I do want to know how do you break his kneecaps for that 14 damage?
Well, the Ice Mage is the one that comes back, which I assume the party deals, like, shooting off and Darius, like,
Yeah.
kick the shit out of.
And Kate.
We should be careful about who I deal the finishing blow to, because if I deal the finishing blow, we cannot heal them.
Oh!
Well, they're not the one that we're sparing, though.
Alright, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I don't know why. Like, I get it. This really is just the Fire Emblem effect. Just because they're pretty, you think there's something different about it. No, I'm treating all of them the same.
Yeah. I mean, we might still be able to get information
I think you're
from
just
them.
coping.
As well. Listen.
I do
Cable
think
is
save as many as we can.
Cable is a family man. He believes in the value of life, unlike Rifter.
Darius is explicitly not, like, he's gonna hit them with the end of his lance, like, if he's bringing them back, so they don't have that problem with their wounds never closing until, like...
Okay.
Yeah, I am not just going for the Fire Emblem effect, I am going for, hey, we literally lock them up and find out what the fuck is going on here. Specifically the Blood Mage. Because that is some kind of sus magic, considering that it didn't register as magical for Darius.
Using
The water around is melting, or the ice around is melting at a decently fast rate. It had been fairly stagnant during a combat, but now it's melting and it'll probably all be gone in a few minutes.
JC,
Hey there.
can Darius turn on his flushinator, his flush indicator?
You can.
His,
It does not trigger.
Okay.
Weird.
I'm gonna call it his fleshlight.
No.
No.
I
Darius
hate
has
this.
been removed from the campaign.
Alright, so Darius is gonna look around. So how are we gonna stop them from leaving?
Do you mind if I ask that we cover most of the stuff that comes from them waking up in a future session, but you guys can do all your prep right now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright. I assume the party loots?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Looting, checking, grabbing stuff off
Alright.
of them.
Go ahead and give me one person, give me an investigation with advantage.
Not me.
Somebody that
check
has
that.
investigation and can
I can
probably
do it.
roll.
I got
Can
it,
do
I
it.
got it, I 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 believe.
Yeah,
let's go!
Alright, you get all 3 significant loot drops, which is good.
You see, as Cable shakes down these people in the same way you've seen Rifter shake people down. He clearly borrowed some of the tech.
Nice.
So,
Be
2
sure
of
to-
the 3... Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, be sure to check to make sure that there's no like spell components or casting foci on the blood mage or anything like that.
Yeah, take all the weapons, yeah. Anything that looks like it would be a weapon or magically inclined, I'm going
Already
to
ahead
nab
of you
off
on
of them.
that. So, the
Okay,
3
good.
things are essentially one from each of them that are not the angel-y person, because the angel-y person, despite having a golden sword, it just disappears as soon as it, like, is not next to them.
Ah, so it's a spiritual weapon, kinda. Weapon on steroids.
From the big guy, you guys have the Ring of Enlarge Reduce,
Ooh.
which just automatically triggers with the ring being the caster.
That's cool.
The second thing is from the Ice Mage, which is a wristlet of elemental control, which when you attune to it, you choose an element. You have better control over both where it gets placed, as well as on a bonus action twice per rest. You can warp yourself to any of that material within distance.
Interesting.
The third one is the spell book / casting focus of the Blood Mage. You know the Necronomicon spiel, the whole like leathered flesh, all that jazz.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so edgy. Whoa!
It's the Necrobloodicon, I gotcha.
You got it.
Wouldn't that be more like a Sanguinomicon or something like that?
Sure, let's go with
Listen, yeah, sure, if you want to go with that, yeah.
Or Sanguinomicon?
that. Sanguinonic sus.
It would be really funny if it was the Necronomicon. That way,
Hey, I said it earlier. You should turn yourself up, Chad.
But volume is already maxed. Sorry.
Died of cringe.
You know you can turn him up.
You know that he's at 200, right?
You can turn your computer up. There you go.
Go.
Yeah, what I do is I frequently adjust Discord volume relative and then change other people's volumes again.
Okay.
If I told you Discord was already at 100, what would you say?
Cool.
I'd say you're lying because that is almost certainly not true.
Well, you know, what's it
What are
called?
your
Pixar
speakers
proof?
at? What are your speakers at though? The actual audio thing.
Let's
Here's
finish
the
out the
thing, if
session
I
before
turn
you
up my
tech support.
headphones, that doesn't help.
Let's finish out the
That
session.
doesn't help because
Yeah,
everyone else gets louder too.
You think
Yeah, we can talk about this later.
You're
Mhm.
coping.
Yeah, a session, then tech support.
Yeah, I have a solution, but yeah, let's finish this session.
Anyway, our party gets to talk amongst themselves.
Among Us?
Which
Okay,
also means that
Cable,
you guys can choose the music if you want. Do you guys want some lo-fi?
Yeah,
Sure.
Sure enough.
Cable immediately, he's gonna go ahead and he grabs the stuff and he says, he hands the ring of enlarge reduce to Lorg just because he believes that he'd probably want that the most, and then he between Strunhoff and Darius, he goes ahead and puts down the other things, the Sanguinomicron and the wristlet, and then Cable just goes ahead and says,
When these awake, I think we should do one of my favorite techs.
see, what we do is using minor illusion, and he goes ahead and he stirs up an image of himself. We make them think that we're here,
But instead, over there. And he points off to the side.
Hmm.
I was going to go with a more traditional approach to ensure that they can't cast.
Which was?
Oh, are any of you good with rope?
Ah, that's fair. We've also potentially got, how do we... Do you know what spells only use your voice?
A surprising amount, such as command. I think spells akin to suggestion only use voice.
Nothing particularly ridiculous, though, correct? Nothing that can...
Well, there are some spells that are just words of raw power that reshape reality.
What about, the one from that we saw the lizard cast in, No, you weren't there, damn it. It said a direction, and then like, a distance, and then it was there.
Some teleportation spells may only require verbal components, although I don't know for sure. I'm not an expert on those. But to be sure, does anyone have any spare material to use as a gag in the meantime, while we bring her back to the camp?
I think I should have some rope.
Alright, so one of us ties the arms and hands, and then use the rest of the rope as a means of preventing verbal spell casting.
I seriously think we should bring all three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? You don't want to look around the big one too?
I mean...
Well, he's not that large anymore.
He's
He's just
also
normal sized.
He's also got a little bit of.
He is in fact
head start
not
to the
normal
afterlife.
sized. He is still a big lad.
Well, relatively big.
He
One
is
might
still
say.
his enlarged size as he was enlarged when he died.
One might say
Ah.
he's relatively ahead of the rest of them to the afterlife. Got a bit of a head start. Oh.
My kid's
That's
still
so
funny
fun.
at jokes.
I'm funnier when I'm not in pain. It's a coping mechanism.
Oh, never mind.
Now
It's
that-
1 minute, not 10 minutes.
Now that right there is funny.
Alright, he is in fact normal sized.
Okay,
I was gonna say that he's he was big for like 6 more minutes until, because like the ring is the caster, so it doesn't matter that he's dead. But
Oh, so that means that you don't even have to concentrate on it. Neat.
correct.
Which is also why I was able to have it active while he was raging. I see.
Mhm.
Alright, let me take down a breath.
Do you guys think I tell you too much?
No.
I feel like I'm constantly stuck in a situation where I'm losing out on a lot of the, I don't want to say tension or mystery because that's not quite the right word, but losing out on a lot of the discovery of combats because I feel like I tell you guys the mechanics too much as opposed to letting you try to figure it out.
I mean, you didn't tell us that the ring was the caster, but I was kind of able to infer that something else was going
I
on
know,
because
but
he
on
had
a
it
lot of
active while
other
he was.
things.
This is post session talk. I think we
Okay,
discussed
okay,
this
okay.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cable's gonna go ahead and bring out the rope. What roll do I need to tie a knot?
It is a no stress environment. You tie the
Oh,
knot.
yeah, because you have 1d4 hours.
Ah, I see. Okay, in that case,
Roll that d4. See how many hours we have before she wakes up?
They
You don't
walk
know.
out.
Oh. Yeah, fair. Fair.
1 hour.
It's
Well, we
I-
don't know.
My future sight, it's telling me we have an hour.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know that. I'm just saying, like,
He
out of universe.
He probably.
Cable looks at him and he goes, "I think we got about now."
Hey,
You can.
Lork baps him on the head.
Yeah, he's gonna go around, tie them all up. He cuts them off with a little rapier, which is the only thing he has to really cut. So he's just like,
Wonderful. We're not getting to Flame Keep, I guess.
Well, we can get there with the rest of the army then.
Mr. DM, Cable would like to infer if who like
I guess obviously they're working for somebody who's not good, but he wants to know if he can see what kind of faction they might specifically be from, like if there are companies, legions, that kind of thing.
Oh, Darius is gonna snap a couple times. Sorry, never mind. You do your thing first.
So what would I need to roll for that? Or can I not infer?
I mean, you already did your investigation. You know
Hell
that whoever is hiring, if that's your specific suspicion that you're going with, whoever's hiring them, they did a very professional job as they didn't leave. They made sure not to bring any clues, like any notes of payment or anything.
All right.
No, I use.
They made sure to stay clean.
Cable's gonna go ahead and after he searches over him, claps his hand and says, "Well, if there were confounded bunny, they kept it professional."
The terrain around you has almost completely melted.
Well, let's look them back.
And Cable's gonna go ahead and he's going to attempt to walk back and see if somebody else grabs it before him because he doesn't want to carry them.
Hold on. How far from Flamekeep are we roughly right now? Percentage way through, like, to it.
Probably like 3/4 of the way there, but I also think the party has a drastic misunderstanding. Like, the army is not going to Flamekeep.
Oh.
They are simply passing like 2 or 3 miles nearby.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought they
Well,
were.
we were gonna wait near Flamekeep to make sure that the mages didn't pull anything, though, until the army had passed.
Correct. But
what I
I'm
recall.
letting you know because I believe somebody said something that made me feel like they were, like the army was going there as well.
I know that a while back I had given the guy my emblem, told him to send someone there with the emblem to make sure that things are still going smoothly. But I think that was it.
Yeah, I do want to still go check up on it and make sure everything's going all right. Darius is going to say, "I'm not doing great. I'm worried if something happens on the way back, I'll just be a detriment. How about each of you walk them back and you use your boards to carry them?" No, you know what? That probably won't work that way. It's. Do you think theoretically we could lay them on the board and then pull the board? I don't know how that works specifically. Like, I know we can ride them, whatever.
I don't know enough about how those things work.
My point being, if you don't need me to carry, or
Then you head to Flamekeep and make sure that everything is going smoothly.
potentially get patched up there. Let them know what's going on, that there's been something here, and that it's nothing to do with the army, because if they see an attack, if they see things going on, they might be wondering what's going on. Okay.
Be safe.
Alright, I will. Sorry for leaving you to lug all of them.
Hey. That's what I'm good at.
I mean, wait, hold on a second. I can spare 10 minutes, and Darius is going to sit down and start casting Find Greater Steed.
I need to remember to add that one to my repertoire. Lorg is going to cast a couple first level Cure Wounds on Darius in the meantime, 3 of them to be specific.
Okay.
Oh, ignore the fucking
I think
smite.
you deal 1 damage.
No!
He gives him 3 kisses.
Alright, Darius no longer has an excuse.
I don't know how big his health pool is. Actually, no, I know that his health pool is bigger than mine, so... So that was not nearly enough to actually fill him back up.
My effective health pool is actually not, because you have
Oh yeah, my effective health pool is fucking massive.
and healing, and
Like I said, I gave the party too much healing, but that's okay.
you gave Lorik too much healing. Maybe one of these combats I'll stab Lorik and stop him from healing.
Base.
Just give him a little poke in the butt.
So, Mr. DM, I just want you to know, at least for preparatory, regardless of what happens, Cable is going to commit to his plan, at least, of making a minor illusion of himself and then being off somewhere else and having, like, an arrow trained on them.
Well, is the party not carrying them?
I mean, yeah, we're carrying them back to the camp.
Darius is casting Find Greater Steed, and then he's going to have the steed part with him, go with them, and carry the things.
That has a 1 minute cast time, right?
I thought it was 10 minutes, but 1 minute's fine.
Okay.
Whatever the cast time is, we have the time.
It's long enough. The party makes it back to Flamekeep before they wake up.
Well,
Well, I think they were.
we're splitting. Yeah, we're heading back to the army, and Darius is heading to Flamekeep. Because I figure the army has better facilities and manpower to handle.
I'm trying to map it out in my head because I have a visual for this. Alright, you do make it back there as well before they wake up, but not by much. And we can play out that when we want to, so just do some RP. And then we close it out.
I'm sorry about how close I was to Hoth. I thought I could incapacitate them.
Oh, it's okay. I'm used to it by now.
I suppose we've all taken our fair share of punishment. Some more than others.
Oh, yeah. I'm very damaged, as you can clearly tell. Cable appears perfectly fine.
Lorik looks pretty much fine too, but his armor definitely tells a different story.
Honestly, TBH, I am very tired, and
Yeah, same.
all we got left is RP.
TBH, I'm very tired. With that knowledge, I'm gonna make the executive decision unless someone vetoes me. May I?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Alright. And with that, the party has made their choices. The party has made their preparations. From here on out, it should be, at least according to the reports, a fairly smooth shot to the Volscia Manor, and past that, to Korheim itself. But pretty soon, the party will be able to convey this information to Richter, potentially see how he's healing, because he should be healing up in a few more days. And get the action report going on from these few individuals.
Hell yeah.
But that is all for the future. For now, I say thank you, both to the players and to the viewer, for joining us and helping make this pretty little game of mine what it is. So thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Now, say goodbye if you're a person.
Piss out, bozos.
Say good night.
I reject my humanity, Jojo.
It's so sad he's not a human.